Is Ray in here? Because you're going to be the first one on my list. Ray, are you here? Let me know when you're here, Ray. I am doing... All right, what's your question? You are going to be the first person that I'm going to do a reading for. I'm about to do a 16 card in-depth reading. If anybody's interested in getting a 16 card reading, it is the drifting card that I've pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list. That will get you 16 cards. I highly recommend that you record my voice on another device. Screen record on your phone if you're able to. My readings are really in-depth, and this is what a 16 card reading looks like. I always pull 4 oracle cards. 4 oracle cards, and I do 13 tarot cards. So I can do a general reading for you, or I'll wait for your question. Hassan, Leanne, I already answered your question. I said it's going to be stretched out. You will have it, but it might not be on the 25th July. I already answered your question. Listen up, guys. Because I feel like I am really loud and I talk to you guys, and I feel like I call out your name, and I feel like some people miss out their readings, and I don't know why when I've pinned you up and I've called out your name. Don't worry about it. But you guys I said you will get it, but it might not be on that date. It feels like it's a bit postponed or it's stretched out. So I sound fine. Thank God. Okay. So again, I'm about to do an in-depth 16 card reading. I always get 4 oracle cards before I do somebody's reading, and this is like a guided message at the end of your reading. My reading isn't a joke, guys. My readings are some serious readings, and even though something might not make sense in the present or right now, it'll make sense later on. I do highly recommend recording it, because then you can go back to your reading. You can go back to your reading whenever you want. So, Ray, you're talking about having a dream about love. I don't know if that's a question, or is it a general reading? Because I could do a general reading for you. So here are your oracle cards. I'm going to look at them later to see if they align to your... I don't want to use these cards. I've done shuffling with it and everything. I don't want to use them. Yes, so this is what a 16 card reading for anybody that's interested. It is the drifting car. The drifting car in the gift box above the screen or in the gift box below. Above the screen or in the gift box below will get you a 16 card reading. Now, I always say stick around and listen to what a 16 card reading looks like. So if you're interested in getting one, then that is the car drifting. But also, please remember, guys, I do free readings as well. You do not need to be a member or a subscriber or a follower to get a reading. You do not need to gift me, and you do not need to tap the screen to get a reading. All you got to do is copy and paste your question, and my guides will highlight your name if you're not a member or subscriber, and I will read for you. The benefits of being a member and subscriber is the first 15 minutes, middle of my portion, and last portion of my live will always go to you. First 15 minutes is to you guys. If you're a member or subscriber, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. If you're a subscriber, you can ask me as many questions and you get a guided message with every question you ask me. So I do highly recommend that you record your reading, because you can go back to it later on. Can anybody see Ray's question? I always try to pin up my lives on my YouTube channel so you can watch your reading on there for free, and I never ever take it down. But lately with TikTok, for the past year, I've been having technical difficulties. Some of my people in the USA have been telling me that Trump might be taking away TikTok. I don't follow politics. I don't follow all this crap. So I don't know what's going on there. But that's probably why as well I'm not able to download. And I also feel like because my lives are longer than 2-3 hours, it doesn't load. It's only like 75% loading, and it doesn't go any further. Moderators, are you able to see Ray's question? So I'm going to do a general reading for you, Ray, until I can see your question. So the first things that I'm picking up as I'm connecting to you, Yeah, she's trying to pin up her question. There's something about the solar plexus, so the stomach area. I like to talk about chakras as well. There's something about the solar plexus, the stomach area. I don't know if you need to meditate on your chakra. I don't know if you're not trusting your gut or you're being pulled to a certain area. But I feel like I have to say to you, you're on the right path. I feel like you need to stop making excuses. I feel like, as I'm connecting to you as well, yes, my sometimes the comments get filtered out, guys. So rewrite your question. I'm seeing creative energy around you, Ray. Creative projects, writing, expressing to some degree. I'm also seeing trees or the roots of a tree, so you being outside in Mother Nature. I feel like go deeper, look elsewhere. You need more than what you got. I also feel like I have to say to you, you're on the right path. You can never ever be on the wrong path. We have this life to live, and sometimes we'll go left or sometimes we'll go right, but the universe will always push us back to where we're supposed to go to. Now, I don't know if you're talking about love, but I will say that I have got a soulmate around you, a romantic energy around you. If you haven't met somebody yet, somebody is coming in. And again, you could meet this person, a travel, holiday, outdoors, something in and around this energy is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. So if you're wondering about love, first and foremost, don't talk about it. Tell the universe, set your intentions, tell the universe what you want in and around the love arena. I feel like there's a part of you that I feel like you're ready, but I feel like you're not. The Four of Coins always represents like holding on so tightly, wondering if you're going to have it, afraid that the grass is not greener on the other side, but holding on to something from the past so tightly. Anytime I see the Four of Coins energy in somebody's reading, that always is a representation of holding back. It's like holding back and not going to give my heart completely just in case I get hurt. Right. So you want love. And I say this all the time to people that talk about love and want love. If you have insecurities attached to you, you're going to allow those energies from past relationships to affect your future relationships. Every soul that you come in connection to when it comes to the love energy, they're different people. You're dealing with different things all the time. So if you're looking for love, but you have insecurity attached to this love that you want, then the problem is you're going to create insecurity in the relationship when it comes in. And then it's not going to be a long-lasting sort of relationship. When you're going into a connection, make sure that you're completely okay. Whatever happens, come what may, this is what you need to do. Come what may, whatever happens, happens. I'm going to enjoy the ride. Because I can promise you this, when you die, you're not taking your husband and your wife and your children, your auntie, your uncle, and your brothers and sisters with you. You ain't taking nothing with you but your lessons. So learn well, open your heart, love well, love a lot, open your heart to love and heal trauma from the past. This is holding on. So I cannot talk about falling in love with somebody if I'm still insecure about love. It doesn't work this way, people. You're going to end up creating insecurities in the relationship that's to come. Now, there's supposed to be some sort of an awakening around you because the Judgment card is the wake-up call, clarity, knowing what your life purpose is, what you're here to do. I already said you're on the right path. Keep doing the healing. Healing is going to be a forever thing. So people is like, how long does my healing take? It's a forever thing because there's always going to be something that's going to disrupt your energy, but you have to keep your vibration up to the heavens, right? Up to God. Now, you could meet somebody around work or around study when you're going out for a walk in the park. This person's going to be very grounded, someone who loves nature. I do feel like this person's going to have the money, the means, security and stability. I also feel like you don't need anybody, but you just want somebody. And I feel like that's a good frame of mind to be in. But at the same time, you got to seriously let go of insecurities because those are going to create energetic blocks to what you're seeking. You're not only going to have one opportunity of love, you've got two. So I've got an older masculine and a younger one. A king and a knight. And if they ain't here yet, then they're coming in at some point. A lot of passion, inspiration coming your way. You're not aligned to it though. You want it, but you're not ready for it. You want it, but you're not ready for it. And there's the healer. You still need a lot of healing. You take care of everybody else. I would like to think it is a divine counterpart. But once again, do you feel like you're a divine? Do you feel like you could be a divine counterpart? That's my question to you. Do you feel that you are ready to be a divine counterpart. Somebody who's open to love, somebody who is healed from the past, who has no trauma, has no insecurities, who is, I am, this is who I am. And if you don't like it, you can shove off. Do you feel like a divine counterpart? Because the only time you're going to get somebody that matches your energy frequency is if you are that. So when I'm going to ask you, do you feel like a divine counterpart? Because if you're not ready yet and you have insecurities, you'll get there, but you're not there just yet. So the Strength card tells me that you are stronger than you think you are. You do need to do the healing. There you go. When you feel divine, connected to God, you're a loving human being, you're a loving source. Anyone that comes into my life is going to gain from me. Whether we're together forever or a certain amount of time, I'm going to make sure I heal that person. I'm going to give that person love, and I'm going to treat them with love and kindness, whether it works out or it doesn't. And at least I did my part for that person. And then you're going to find the right person for you, the person that is exactly like you. You're vibrating on the same frequency. So you're a healer, so you'll attract the healer, but you've got to heal first. Because the Strength card always is about loving and taking care of yourself. I need to put my glasses back on. I've still got a migraine. Where is my glasses? Sorry, guys. Hold on a minute. Sorry, not for fashion purposes. I had a migraine earlier and it's still there. I can see it. So the Strength card represents you're stronger than you think you are, but you do need to do some self-love and some self-care. You're praying and wishing for your love. You will have it. God, the universe, source of love, angels and guides and loved ones have heard your prayer. The Star card is always about a renewed sense of hope and clarity and a miracle around you. So you've got wish fulfillment. Now, if you look at the placements of the card, the Star card is underneath holding on to something so tightly. You're wishing for it, but at the same time, you have that insecurity attached to you. So when you are wishing for something with an insecurity attached to it, you're going to create problems for yourself then, aren't you? And your wishes and your wish fulfillment. But the Star card is having faith, is having believing in miracles. I've got the Three of Coins around. It talks about money, collaboration, and a partnership. So you could be partnering up with 2 or 3 people later on down the line. There's money coming in for you. The collaboration or the partnership with 2 or 3 people could be the 2 masculines that are here. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I've got the Page of Wands. This is good news, the message and the offer. Something tangible, long lasting. Again, money, the pay rise, something solid coming your way. This is studying, education, children and grandchildren. Look at that. You've got 3 masculines around you. So I've got 2 kings and I've got a knight. This is why the universe is giving you 3 people. You ain't ready. You're going to be put through a test. And the universe will always test you before you get your goods. And the reason why the universe will always test you before you get your goods is because they want to know if you're going to make the same damn mistake as you did in the past. So I've got loving, nurturing, kind, caring energy attached to you. Now look what's here. I haven't even finished your reading, and this is the only card that out trumps all of the cards. There are 78 cards in the deck, Ray, and you already know this because you've been following me forever. So the Sun card represents blessings, vitality, success, victory, children, material abundance, financial opulence, financial blessings, the whole shebang. So you've already got a blessing in life, in your relationship, in money, in healing, wish fulfillment. It's already attached to you. It's already for you. It's already written. It's already written. But you have got to make sure that you have healthy boundaries. Stay away from soul-sucking critters and energy vampires. Yeah? Everyone knows how to do that. And then you've also got the 6 of Coins. This is representation of everything you put out. Money, time, love, and energy is coming right back to you. The equal balance of give and take in a relationship. Love, money, time, energy. Shan, you're on my list. Shan, you're on my list. I got you, sweetheart. So everything you put out is going to come your way. You are going to be tested. I'm not going to lie, right? You're going to be tested. So make sure that you're vibrating your frequency upwards. We are souls having a human experience. Okay? We are souls having a human experience. What we all have in common is we're born in and we're all going to die out. We're all going to go back home. So this is a temporary situation. So live, heal, move on, thrive, and build. Now you've got the High Priestess. You already know intuitively you've got a soulmate coming in. But you also already know intuitively that you still have insecurities that you need to heal. So the High Priestess is the one who can see without seeing. You don't need to see with your physical eyes to know. And you're going to have to choose. Because the 2 of Coins is juggling, multitasking, weighing up options. Should I choose number 1, 2, or number 3 when it comes to love? So you've got to make sure you're finding balance and harmony and moderation and peace in your energy. This is important. Communication is key, one of your guided message. Say what you need to say when you need to say it. It says speaking, options, listening. And then you've got re-energize, making sure you're taking care of you. What did I say with the strength card? Take care of you. And then everybody else comes second. Be open to love, heal the trauma, heal the past, moving on. And then feel joy in all you do. Why? Because life is fleeting. Life can go by in the blink of an eye. I would know. I died and I came back. When you have 4 open heart surgeries, all 9 hours long, from a baby, 3 weeks old, 3 months old, 8 years old, 31 years old, and then you die and you come back, you realize that time is short. Now, I realized this was my near-death experience, but I also realized it when I lost my dad and then when my brother was diagnosed with cancer. It's like, this life is way too short. So I can sit here dwelling on everything that happened yesterday or in the past and all the shit that hurt me. Or I could be like, you know what? I'm done with this energy. I need to move on and move up. Now, your last card is blooming abundance. So what did I say to you earlier? You've got abundance in your energy, whether you like it or not. This is a major arcana card. Major arcana cards is fate, it's destined, it's going to happen whether you like it or not. So you do have a blessing. But as human beings, we have a lot of lessons that we've got to cleanse, clear, release and heal, let go of. Now, one of the biggest lessons that I was taught by God when I crossed over to the other side was, the biggest lesson in life is you're not going to like it, but I'm going to tell it to you anyway, forgive. Forgive everyone that hurt you. Forgive all the things that you've been through. Let it go. Moving on and moving up. And then clearing the slate for new things. So I've got all the star signs around you because there's a lot of people in your energy. So I've got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see. Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. Aquarius, Leo in your energy. So I hope that helps you in some way, sweetheart. You can pay for another reading later on the week and I can tell you exactly the same things. If you're not doing the work, then what you're asking for is not going to come to you sooner. It's going to come to you later. And sometimes what you're asking for in this moment is not necessarily what you want in 2 years' time. I know, because it happened to me. So make sure when you're asking, make sure when you're manifesting, make sure you're not manifesting from a place of pain, hurt, sorrow and fear. Because if you're doing that, then you're going to mess yourself up. You're going to mess up your what you're trying to manifest into your life. Charlotte, you're on my list. Charlotte, you're on my list. All right. So before I get to Shan, I'm going to read 2 people. So now I'm going to include not only members and subscribers, I'm going to now include non-members and non-subscribers. That way everybody gets an opportunity to get a reading. If you're interested in getting a reading like I just gave Ray, and it's 16 cards, it is the car drifting. I've just pinned it on the bottom of my screen. That will get you on my list and that will get you 16 cards. You do not need to be a member or subscriber to get a reading. You do not need to gift me. It doesn't guarantee you a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. I like to give everybody an opportunity to get a reading, not just people that are gifting me. So that's why I say you don't need to be a member, subscriber. You don't need to be a follower to get a reading. All you have to do is copy and paste your question. And if I'm drawn to you, like I'm drawn to, where did you go? I was drawn, somebody was in here and where did you go? All right, hopefully I can find you. And guys, listen out for your name, because I just feel like every time I read for somebody, people don't hear their names and I actually pin you up. So pay attention to your names. There you go, Erica. Erica is not a member or subscriber, but my guide's highlighting her name, so I'm going to read for you. Anything that I need to know about Madhu, should I take him? TY, you're on my list. Should I take him seriously? TY, you're on my list, boo. I got you. All right, Erica, should you take this person seriously? What do you need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones. I don't know about this already. Don't like it. Sorry. This person will make you feel left out in the cold. This person's money orientated. This person likes power, egotistical to some degree. I feel like you got another masculine coming in. I feel like this person is... I don't think you should take him seriously, no. This person likes control, recognition, thinks they are so fucking fabulous. It's like they're walking around like, yo, guys, look what I'm packing. It's like this person feels like on some level they're famous. They want respect and recognition. They would like control. You feel like you have some sort of a connection to this person, but I feel like this person's out of whack. I feel like there's something not right. And anchoring this question is 5 of coins. This is you feeling left out in the cold. This person will make you go and reevaluate yourself and go, am I not enough? Is it me? Am I unattractive? Maybe it's me. Why don't they want me? It's like, no, this person doesn't give me good vibes. I don't like the energy around this person. You got somebody else coming your way, could be a little bit older than you or embody the energy of an old soul. But in terms of, do I like this energy, this person for you? Not really. Sorry, honey, no. But I can't tell you what to do because God has blessed you with free will. You do with it what you want, but I'll always make sure I tell you the truth. Natalie, just a general, please. And you are a member. And you guys, loved ones, what does Natalie need to know, please? In love and light. What does Natalie need to know? General reading for Natalie, please and thank you. Natalie, pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Signs, symbols, synchronicities, repeated numbers. I feel like you're very psychic, mediumistic, but there's a part of you that doesn't trust yourself to some degree. I feel like I'm seeing children or studying, education, good news, message or an offer. At some point in your life, you're supposed to be a business owner. If you don't have your own business, you need to think about this, because I see expansion, collaboration, commerce, collaborating with 2 or 3 people. And I've also got the 4 of Cups, which tells me that you keep on focusing on all the things that you don't want, all the things that you do, all the things that you don't want, and you keep on feeling that feeling of apathy, boredom, unfulfilled and unsatisfaction to some degree. Universe is telling you to surrender, release and let that energy go. Moving on and moving up. Okay, Shan, where you at, honey? Get over here. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Shan. What does Shan need to know? I'm going to do a general reading for you, Shan, until I can see your question. Hi, honey. I see you. I'm going to do general until I can see your question. What I always like to do is pick 4 oracle cards. This is a 16 card reading. If anybody's interested in getting an in-depth reading, 16 cards, I highly recommend that you screen record it, record my voice on another device. Just record the reading, because at this moment, I can't promise you if it's going to be on YouTube because there's been technical difficulties with TikTok, me downloading it. Okay. Trina, you're on my list. Trina, I got you, honey. All right. So, again, this is what a 16 card reading looks like. I get 4 oracle cards that I pull for you and I show you later on. I don't like looking at it because I don't want to know what's going on yet. And I want to see if it aligns to what the reading is. So it's 4 oracle cards and 13 tarot cards. My readings are no joke, guys. So I highly recommend that you record it. So the first thing that I'm picking up on, before I can't see your question yet, but my moderators are in here. I'm seeing 777 around you. So if you haven't seen number 7, you're going to start to see it everywhere you go. 7 could also represent a time frame for you, Shan. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, the 7th of a month, where things will start to shift and change in your favor. There's something about you, rapid soul development. And for some reason, I've got renewal, transformation, knowledge, helping hand. I don't know if you're helping someone or somebody's going to help you. I'm seeing a wedding, a celebration around you. If it's not your wedding, it's some sort of a celebration or a wedding energy around you. I also feel like, as I'm connected, a family reunion, I also feel like you need to do some meditation and spend some time on your own. They're highlighting your throat chakra. So I don't know if you need to say what you need to say and mean what you say and say what you mean, energy. But there's something about like willpower and determination in your energy. Blue is highlighted and that's the throat chakra. So I don't know if you have to listen to what people are saying or you need to speak your mind and say things in love. So those are the first things that I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to you. I've got your 4 oracle cards already, Shan. My moderators will keep an eye on your question. So again, guys, you do not need to be a member or a subscriber to get a reading. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift, like, share or subscribe to get a reading. You don't need to be a follower. Just copy and paste your question. And if my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. Now, if you are a member or a subscriber, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. And I make sure I cater to members and subscribers from the beginning to the end of my live. I have many members, many subscribers, so please be patient with me, guys. There's only 1 of me and 100 of you right now in here, so please be patient with me. I am about to do a 16 card reading now for Shan, and it is the drifting car in the gift box below or above the screen, above your screen. The drifting car will get you a reading like I'm about to give Shan. So the first thing that I'm picking up on, Shan, and I can't see your question yet, sweetheart, so copy and paste that question and I will try and read for you. The first thing that I was feeling as I'm connecting to you is, how do we grow as a soul? We can learn through good and loving experiences, but where we learn our best lessons is when life is so hard. So for those of you who don't know me, as you can see a big fat scar on my chest, for those of you who don't know me, I've had 4 open heart surgeries, all 9 hours long. The first open heart surgery, I was 3 weeks old, 8 years old, 9 years old, and 31 years old on my 4th open heart surgery. When I was 31 years old, I had a near-death experience and I left my body. Don't know if you've ever heard any of these kind of stories. I left my body, floated above my body while they're operating on me, and then I went into heaven. And I was told and learnt many things, and this is why I do what I do. Life is great. It's hard. It's hard being here, not gonna lie. But when we learn hard lessons, that's where our souls thrive and grow. So not only have I had open heart surgery 4 times, I was in a violent, abusive relationship where my daughter's dad beat the crap out of me. I was also on the street and I had nowhere to live and I had no money to feed my child. And I overcome all of these obstacles that were put before me. I also learned that we create our own soul path. So everything that I've chosen to experience, all the bad people that have come into my life, I had a soul contract with those people and I learned and I grew from them. So just know that we all make our plan with God. This is not for nothing. This is all for something. There are no mistakes here. Everything happens for a reason and we kind of planned it. How else do we evolve and grow? Will Hugo reply to my message? Also, do you see anything romantic between me and Kay? So you have no... Is this 2 loves? Because anytime somebody talks about 2 love energies, it usually represents that you don't know what you want. Just letting you know now. Is this 2 love energy? Will Hugo reply to your message? I got a yeah, but this person's holding back because he knows something or something. There's something that he emotionally knows. He will reach out, but it feels like, I don't know. There's something going on here because anchoring this question is the 7 of Swords. And you want to know if anything's going to romantic happen between you and Kay. I don't know about this. I feel like Kay is narcissistic and egotistical and doesn't want to only have one person, likes to have a choice of lovers to some degree. I feel like this, and I've got deception. This is a cheating card to some degree with your questions. So do I feel like Hugo is going to reply to your message? Yes. And do I feel like Kay and you're going to have a romantic relationship? No. It might be a sexual one. So go into the situation with your eyes open. So I don't know. So what this tells the universe, if Hugo and Kay are romantic energy, you don't know what you want. Are they both romantic? Are you feeling something for both of them? Shan? So those are the answers to your question. Yes, Hugo's going to reach out, and the other one is egotistical, narcissistic, and is kind of like a player, got player vibes. So you wouldn't be the only one in their energy. Hugo's not romantic. So then Hugo will reach out. But there's something sad about Hugo. It's like Hugo is hurting in the heart. So there's a part of Hugo that's holding back something. But I do feel like they will reach out, yeah. As for the other one, I don't know about this. If you're going to go into this relationship with your eyes open and you know it's going to be for like some kinky stuff, all good. But if you're going into this relationship after I told you this guy seems like a little bit of a player, then be prepared for pain. Because I feel like you will not be the only person. You do have a soulmate in your energy, because I'm seeing wedding, a soulmate, spending some time alone, helping hand. I'm seeing that you've got a renewal, a new opportunity, but there's temptation around you. And this could be the other person that you were talking about. But this is going to be about soul development. And you need to say what you need to say when you need to say it, because the throat chakra is highlighted. So The Page of Coins always represents the message and the offer, something that you want, and you're looking for something tangible, but you might be receiving something from somebody who's younger than you or embodies the energy of a young soul. Now, the Page of Coins is also a representation of an offer of money, pay rise, promotion, investment, studying, education, going back to school. But there is something tangible coming your way. You've been through a lot of things, Shan, already in your life, so you know better. You know better. You know what you should and shouldn't do. Trust your intuition and not your ego, because the ego is always going to plant seeds of doubt, worry, and fear. Now, the Tower card always represents upheaval, destruction, staying in a situation longer than you should have, even though your gut and your soul was telling you to leave and you didn't because you thought things would get better. And then all of a sudden, the whole world crumbled down. And it was because the universe made you so uncomfortable that you had no choice but to leave. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, deception, lies, betrayal, shady energy, you've already had experiences where people that you thought cared about you hurt you to some degree. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. If you do receive any sort of news that makes you feel out of alignment in the next couple of days, months, know that all information is good information, whether you deem it as good or bad, because then you can be fully informed and make a decision. If you're looking for the equal balance of give and take in terms of relationships, you will have it. I feel like you do so much and you get nothing in return. And now the universe is about to give it back to you. So not only in the form of money, security, stability, and relationship, but again, what you put out is coming back to you. Look at that. You're supposed to be a business owner. You're supposed to have your own thing. You're supposed to be taking care and catering yourself. This is about you not working for someone. This is about people working for you. The Eight of Coins always represents mastering your craft, creating a body of work, the equal balance of give and take. And look at these money cards in your reading. So what you put out, you're going to get back in. You need to focus on your money, your studies, your work, and your career. That's important. You're coming out as the Magician and the Magi. So the Magician represents, I think it, feel it, say it, manifest, and co-create it. Now, if you're in your superpowers and you're coming out as the Magician and the Magi, and you're focusing on all the things that you don't want instead of all the things that you do want, you're going to end up manifesting all the good things and all the bad things all at the same time. So make sure you're focusing on what you want and not what you don't want. There is an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. You could meet him around work or around study. Again, he could be a lover or a friend. You'll know that you'll know when this person gets here. I feel like you've got wish fulfillment, going to the gym, taking care of your health, because this is wish fulfillment. It talks about abundance. It talks about blessings. And I said to you earlier, a wedding. This is a wedding. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, the Four of Wands talks about wedding, celebration, homecoming, family, reunion, friends. Make sure you're around people that love and support you. If you're around people that are energy vampires and soul-sucking critters, they're going to drain your energy, sweetheart. So you need to know who's who. I always make sure I surround myself with people that I know uplifts me and is my cheerleader in my life. Look at this. Queen of Swords. She's a bad bitch. And she cuts out negative thoughts, words, situations. And she governs the throat chakra. Say what you need to say when you need to say it, and mean what you say and say what you mean. The Queen of Swords don't come out for no reason. So if you know that there are people in your life that you need to cut out who are immature and needs to grow up, you might need to cut those people out. Now I've got a Page of Wands, children, grandchildren, depending on your age, good news, a spark of creation, new opportunity or projects in and around the work arena. So I am feeling like you are going to have a soulmate, but there's a lot of things that you need to cleanse, clear and release out. Like, let's just say, confusion, commitment issues, going back and forth. The Seven of Cups always represents one door closing and another door opening. The Seven of Cups talks about committing yourself to too many situations and then feeling emotionally drained, or you just can't do it anymore. Universe wants you to focus on you. God, universe, whatever source of power you believe in, of love, energy, wants you to focus on you. You will have your happy ending. The Ten of Cups represents family, marriage, children, emotional contentment, and emotional fulfillment. Anchoring your reading is the Empress. Pregnancy, mothering, nurturing, the Queen. She's all the queens rolled into one, making an Empress. You're a divine feminine. So the universe wants you to find your divine counterpart. Now, you're not going to find this if you don't cleanse and clear and release out all of this energy. Still do the healing, paving over the cracks of a broken heart. Spend some time alone, doing some soul searching. Take responsibility for your action. When you do that, we can move forward and move on. Look at that. Move forward. It just feels like whatever energy you're in right now, whatever doesn't serve you, let it go. Moving forward. Divine Feminine. What did I say? This is you. This is about yin, nurturing female, taking care of yourself. You come first, everybody comes in second. And then the storm warning. Don't jump into a situation with whoever and you're not sure about it. If you're not sure about it, when somebody's not sure about a specific situation and they're going back and forth about it, the answer is no. Don't go there. Because if you go there, you're going to experience a lesson. And it might be a lesson that you might not like in the end. So the storm warning is here for you. So I always make sure I tell people what they need to hear. And then I tell you what you need to hear. I'm not one of those tarot readers that's going to sugarcoat shit. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on. So I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, I feel like all the star signs. I've got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way, sweetheart. Yeah, I already answered your question about the two. Somebody reaching out and romantic connection with the other one. I don't like it. But again, I can't tell you what to do. God has blessed you with free will. Choose what's right for you. So if anybody's interested in getting a reading like I just gave to Shan, it is the card drifting that I just pinned on the bottom of the screen. The card drifting will get you 16 cards, will get you on my list. And I highly recommend that you record your reading so you can go back to it later on. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Subscribers will always get a guided message, and I go live for my subscribers every single Sunday. All right, before I get to Charlotte, you're going to be next on my list. I'm going to read two people before I get to you, sweetheart. Be patient with me, okay, honey? Kayla. So this is what I was saying, guys. I do free readings for non-members and non-subscribers, members and subscribers, and I give everyone an opportunity, and you don't need to gift, you don't need to tap the screen. Kayla is not a member or a subscriber, but my guides highlighted her name, so I'm drawn to you. Okay. Am I in early pregnancy right now? Angels, guides, loved ones. Are you in early pregnancy right now? Angels, guides, loved ones. Let's have a look and see, sweetheart. You will have a child at some point. I will say that. I feel like when you get pregnant, you're going to have a boy. Do I feel like you're in early pregnancy? I feel like there is a pregnancy in your energy for sure. Could you be in one right now? Yes. But I feel like whenever the time comes, if you're currently pregnant now, you're going to have a boy. If you're not pregnant yet, you're going to have a boy. So know that. And there you go. There's the page. That's the child. There's going to be good news. There's going to be a message. There's going to be stability and structure in your energy. But know this, you're going to have a boy. Well, that's all I can say to you. You're going to have a boy. Whenever that time comes, you'll have a boy. If it's now, it's a boy. Will Rizzo be a part of my future? Angels, guides, loved ones. Lady J, will Rizzo be a part of your future? Let's have a look. Upon a star, you're on my list. Katie. Upon a star. Katie. All right, got you, honey. I got to know. Will Rizzo be a part of your future? I got to know. This person will drain you, is an opportunist. You need to learn to have healthy boundaries. You've got healing abilities, and this person's going to try and take advantage of you in some way. Maybe need money from you. I got to know, honey. I can't tell you what to do, though. Like I always say, God has blessed you with free will. You can stay, you can go, you can choose, you can not choose, you can don't say, do say. It's up to you. But the energy feels wrong. I feel like this person's an opportunist. Might borrow money from you, might need somewhere to stay. I would reevaluate this situation here. I don't know if I like it. I don't like it. I don't feel like I like it. With Rizzo, I got to know. But it's up to you. Can't tell you what to do. All right. Charlotte. Hi, honey. I don't know why people are trying to call me on my live like I'm going to pick up. I've got things to do. I'm reading for as many people as possible. When you're strangers trying to call me here on TikTok, I ain't going to pick up. I'm working right now and I'm doing free readings as well as gifted. So, sorry, you can call me as much as you want, but I'm not picking up. Charlotte, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question, sweetheart. General can cover everything. Love, money, health, relationships, or you have a specific question, I'll answer it anyway. So the first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you, when I connect to your name and your picture, I feel like, I don't know if you have children or want children. Depending on your age, I'm seeing children. I'm also seeing new beginnings. I'm seeing hopes, or the need to restore your hope and your faith to some degree. I feel like there's unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. I feel like there's abundance, and there's going to be restored energy around you. Your wishes is going to be granted. Look inside yourself. All that you want is already inside of you. I learned this the hard way. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you need to light a candle and make a wish. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I keep seeing flirty. I do want children. The person I'm dating, yeah, no, this is your own kids, sweetheart. You're going to have your own children. This is lovely. It's nice that you're going to be like a parent to some degree for somebody else. But I just feel like you're going to have your own kids. I also feel like as I'm connected to you, I've got the stomach area highlighted. Oh, the baby. This is the yellow chakra. This is the solar plexus. Trust yourself fully is what I'm hearing. Heal the energy, heal. Get rid of any fears or doubts that's holding you back. You're here to do specific things in this world. We all are. So just have faith. Have faith in your dreams. Restore your faith, your hope, renewed sense of clarity. So these are your 4 oracle cards that we're going to pull later on. And then I'm going to get to it. All right, angels, guides, loved ones. So those are the first things that I was picking up as I was connecting to you. Liz, you're on my list. Liz DCF. Liz, I got you, honey. All right, here we go. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Charlotte need to know in love and light? So I always tell you what I pick up on first. And then I get your tarot cards. So I don't know whether you have your own business or you should be the boss of the company that you're working for, but I'm seeing business energy around you. So you have the soul. You have a soul in that physical body of yours that is capable of having something that belongs to you. Like I got sick and tired of working for a boss. I got sick and tired of bosses looking down on my top and looking at my boobs. I had enough of that shit. So I was like, you know what? I can't work for people. I need to quit, and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Who knew I was going to be a tarot reader? Who knew? This is my business. I work from home, thank God, and I can work anywhere in the world. So if you don't take chances and you don't dive in, then you're letting life pass you by. So you're supposed to be some sort of a business owner. 3 of Wands, business owner. Love and appreciate everybody in the room. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to tap the screen to get a reading. And you don't need to be a follower to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. Spam the living daylights out of me. And if I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. My moderators know this. So, 3 of Wands, expansion, commerce, collaboration, the exchange of goods, the person who has their own business. So this is something that you might need to look into as I'm connecting to you, Charlotte. If you don't know what it is that you're supposed to be doing and you wake up, you don't wake up in the morning going, yay, I'm going to work, yay. If you're not saying those words, people, it means you ain't in the job you're supposed to be doing. If you wake up in the morning and go, oh, fuck, I've got to go back to the fucking office. I fucking hate that job. Then you are in the wrong job. Reevaluate it now, people, because we might not wake up tomorrow. You just never know. But with the 3 of Wands energy attached to you, Charlotte, you're supposed to have your own business. If you don't, you might need to reevaluate what you're currently on. Think about it. Find your niche. What you're good at doing. 2 of Wands, crossroads. Do I stay? Do I go? Should I say it? Do I not say it? The 2 of Wands is always waiting for something before you make choices. I also see travel and relocation in your energy. So you might be planning on traveling, relocating, going on a holiday. But I feel like you're going to choose or have an option to choose 1 or 2 things when it comes to traveling, maybe even a partnership. But I do see you going somewhere later on in the future. Yeah, definitely. This is speed, necessary changes, travel, rapid movements. If things have been stagnant or slow for a while, love, life, work, things are about to speed up for you. And because you're manifesting the bejesus out of it. So you've got the magician. The magician is the one who can think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it into my present and then into my future. So try not to focus on all the things that happened yesterday because you'll end up manifesting it into your today and then into your tomorrow. Ain't nobody got time for this. So make sure you're focusing on what you want and stop focusing on what you don't want. I've got the trainers around you. Nine of Cups always talks about like health energy. So I don't know if you're thinking about going to the gym, working out, eating more healthily, having some sort of like jumping on the health bandwagon. But as I'm connecting to you, the Nine of Cups is always about taking care of oneself. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, abundance, wishes coming true, taking care of your energy. This is what you need to do. I'm seeing Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is always a representation of God giving you new beginnings. Now, the Ace of Wands is romance, partnership, creative projects, new inspiration, creative energy. Oh, I want to do this. Go do it before somebody else takes the idea. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, break the chains that bind you. Surrender, release, and let go of anyone that has like toxic energy, toxic thoughts, words, situations, people. The Devil card is always like addiction, obsession, greed, compulsion, manipulative, codependent energy. So you know who the energy vampires are, those soul-sucking critters. Love and light their asses and send them on their merry way, man. Let it go. I feel like you're going to have to choose, because the Two of Coins is about juggling, multitasking, weighing up options, going back and forth about something. Things are also going to start to unfold for you, Charlotte, in about 2 days, weeks, months, or the second of a month. You're also going to start to see 222 everywhere you go. If you haven't seen it yet, you're gonna. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's going to be an opportunity of one job or another job, or studying and then working at the same time, and the need to find equilibrium. If this hasn't happened yet, it's gonna. And then I've got the Fool card. What was I saying to you in the beginning of your reading? Travel. Now, the Fool card is about fresh hopes, a new path, new adventures, new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, new opportunities coming your way. A clean slate, though. If you've got a clean slate and a new road, get rid of all your crap that you're holding on to. Don't need to hold on to it. Justice will be served in an unjust situation. The Justice is a karma card. This means that you've done something good, and it means that you've done something right. And now the universe is going to give you a blessing. That's what that represents. The Justice card is cause and effect, win-win situation, the balancing of the karmic scales, good karma. You did something good and you've done something right. You had lots of new starts. More to come. More to come. And you've done something true and just. You know, this is a karma card. So when the Justice card comes out for you, it means you've done good things in your life, and now the universe is going to give you a blessing. The Justice card is also about signing of a contract. So if it's not a divorce, it's a marriage, a new house, a new car, or a new job, all of the above. Money, collaboration, partnership, brushing up on your skills, learning something brand new, adding already to what you have and what you know. And the Wheel of Karma, a new vehicle, travel, good luck, a turning point. This is about good luck. Again, you got two karma cards attached to you. You've done very good things in your life, sweetheart. Now the universe is working in your favor. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up by low vibrational thoughts, words, emotions, and letting negative people come into your life. Now, if you want a new car, you could have one, because the Wheel of Fortune to me is always a car. It's always a car. It's always movement. It's always a blessing. It's always travel. It's the wheel turning in your favor. And that's a major arcana card. Everything that you planted is going to come to fruition. This is patience. You're really impatient though, aren't you? This is patience. Patience is a virtue. Everything that you planted is going to come to fruition. And then I got a wedding. Wedding, celebration, homecoming, family, reunion, seeing 11, 22 everywhere, 44 everywhere. If you haven't seen it yet, you're gonna. This is the energy that's attached to you. Never judge another. You got the Contentment card. I said you should be a business owner. A woman holding a coin. There you go. The woman holding a coin. She don't look like she worked for nobody. She looks like people works for her. That's you. Yeah. And then look at that. New beginnings. Transformation. Change, endings, and a transition. This is why I like to show the oracle cards after your reading, because it lines up with everything that I've just said to you here. So I am seeing Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way. I send you love and light. Remember, you've got unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way, honey. You've got a lot of things to look forward to. You've got abundance in your energy, financial opulence, the blessing, the blessing, the blessing. So if anybody's interested in getting a reading like I just gave to Charlotte, it is the car drifting. I'm just going to pin it on the bottom of the screen. That is going to get you on my list. That drifting car drifting is going to get you on my list. Get your 16 cards. I highly recommend that you record your reading, screen record your reading, or voice record your reading so you can go back to it later on. I do try to post all of my lives on my YouTube, but TikTok's been an asshole lately and it's not allowing me to upload the videos, and it keeps on stopping at like 75%. And I realized that when it's over like 3 hours long, that's why it's not loading up. I've got like 9 lives to download. But I will keep trying, guys, but do record it. Liz, you're on my list, boo. I got you. Liz, I got you. Who's next on my list? TY. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you, TY. Please be patient with me. Here we go. Angeline, will I get my apartment soon or this year? Angels, guides, loved ones. And you are a member subscriber, so you get a guided message. Let's have a look and see. You do not need to be a member or subscriber to get a reading. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. You do not need to gift me or tap the screen to get a reading. If you did want to get seen out of the 115 people in here and you did want to get on my list, it is the card drifting above the screen or in the gift box below that will get you on my list. You need to wait for the money. You can't go yet. You got money coming in. Money, pay rise, promotion, investment. I know you're having some sort of anxiety around it. You will go eventually. I've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is travel and movement and a new flat, a new apartment. You will have it, but you've got to wait. Wait for the cash. Now, if you changed energy and you went somewhere else, you might not get the same energy of money coming your way in your new apartment. So you've got to wait. You will have your apartment, but you need to wait for the cash. You will. And then I've got healing. You got healing here. Strength. You can do this. You can take care of yourself. Don't worry about a thing. Just let everything fall into place. It will happen, but you kind of need to wait for the money, okay? You will move. And I do feel like it could be end of the year next year. You will move, but you need to wait for the cash. Don't let your pride get in the way. Don't let your ego get in the way. There you go. The only gal. You're on my list. The only gal. I got you, honey. I got you. All right. Let me read one more. I like to read members and subscribers as well as non-members and non-subscribers. I like to give an opportunity for everybody to get a reading. And no, you don't need to follow me, and you do not need to tap the screen, and you do not need to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. And if I'm drawn to you, like my guide highlighted Maddie's name and she's not a follower, I will read for you. I don't just do gifted readings. I want to read for everybody. Free readings as well. You don't need to follow me. Just copy and paste your question, because if you don't, I can't see your question. Will I get paid? No. Will I get the job I applied for within my company, or will I find something else? I do feel like you're going to get a job within the company. I am seeing a celebration, but I also feel like you're going to move as well. You're going to go somewhere else. I feel like you're going to get the job and you're going to be like, yay! And then you're going to go in the job and you'll be like, oh, I don't know if I like it. Fuck that. I'm going to move. I'm going somewhere else. There's a lot of fighting that you have to do to be seen for recognition, remain on top of your game. I also feel like you'll get the job and the workload might be a bit much, Maddie. And then you're going to be like, is this even bloody worth it? I don't know about this anymore. So I do feel like, yes, you'll get the job, but I also feel like you're going to move and leave the job. So yes to both. All right, TY, get over here. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for TY. What does TY need to know, please? And love and likes. All right, sweetie, I'm going to get your oracle cards first. Hi, hon. Ty. All right, honey. Got you. Ty. All right, and I just want a general reading. So the first thing that I'm picking up for you as I'm connecting to you is butterflies everywhere. I'm seeing purple in your energy. So purple is the crown chakra, and I feel like your third eye is open. I feel like you're able to see things that other people don't sense, see, and feel, and you think you're going crazy and you ain't. It's because you're like psychic. And then you try to reevaluate. Did I just see that? Am I going crazy? No, you ain't. I feel like you've got psychic abilities and it's somewhere passed down to you from your lineage, from like all those powerful female energies that's attached to your ancestors. So you've got abilities that you might not know that you have, but you see it and then you're like, yeah, I'm going crazy, I didn't see that. But you ain't. You're actually psychic. You got psychic abilities. Third eye opening. So I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, divinely guided, divinely protected. I keep seeing butterflies, and butterflies always represents a transformation and a new beginning, new opportunity, and choices coming your way. I also feel like make sure you're picking your friends wisely. So a circle of friends. You need a couple of friends in your energy. You don't need a lot. Just not going to lie. I just feel like if you're going to have a lot of friends, make sure they're a part of your soul tribe. Because we have to make sure that we're around people that match our soul frequency. Because I feel like just pick your friends wisely is what I'm hearing. And don't talk about your business to nobody either. There is a choice. There is an opportunity coming your way. And I'm also feeling like, I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but make an effort. I feel like make an effort. It's like if you're looking for love, or if you're currently not in a relationship, it's like I want one, but I'm shit scared of it because I think maybe I'm going to get hurt. Or it's like you're in a relationship and you want things to level up, but you're not sure about it. You then need to reevaluate it. But I am feeling like there is something about you needing to make an effort in and around the love energy if you want it. If you want it. Make sure you're around people that are not superficial. Make sure you're around people that are like, you can do it, boo. Ty, you got this. If you're around people that are like, oh, I don't think you should do that. I think that's really negative. I don't think you can do it. I don't know why you're saying that. Just fuck off. Like, tell them to piss off. Don't listen to anyone's bullshit. Okay, just remember, people, we're all here. We're coming into the world on our own. We're dying on our own. Those are the things I remember. I ain't taking my mum and my dad with me, my aunties and my uncles and my brothers and my sisters and my children and my husband and my wife. I'm dying on my own. The only thing that you ever take with you is your actions, your words, and your deeds. Yeah, actions, words, and deeds. So just be mindful about the things that you say and do, because thoughts and words and emotions generate a frequency out of your body and into the ether. So if you're focusing on all the shit that you don't want, all the shit that you don't want is going to carry on coming to you, because you keep on focusing on being broke. I don't have enough. I'm not enough. Why doesn't people love me anymore? It's like, love your damn self. That thing is a real thing, by the way. That's a real thing, loving self. Because if you don't love yourself, then who's going to love you? Right. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. New love, creative projects, inspiration, new opportunities around you is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. This is the hand of God giving you a creative project, a new love and intimacy, some passion, a spark of creative energy attached to you. If this hasn't happened yet, it's gonna. And the Ace of Wands is new beginnings in the tarot world. So the Aces is always new beginnings. Now, cleanse, clear, and release out any toxic thoughts, words, situations, and people. The Devil card is addiction, greed, compulsion, obsessing on things that you have no power of. Give it to God. I always feel like this is addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy. Now, if the toxic energy doesn't lay within you, it's people that are surrounding you. Now, they could be addicted to something that is not good, and it could affect your energy, and you feel their pain, and then it drains your energy. But it does represent that you need to cleanse, clear, and release something that doesn't work for you. Now, this could be a person, a situation, negative way of thinking, self-defeating beliefs about yourself. Cleanse, clear, and release this energy. You are not bound to anything from the past. Now, you want to talk about toxicity. I was in the gang world when I was a teenager. I'm 44 years old, and I was in the gang world. So drugs, all in that energy. Guns, all in that energy. I had to learn the hard way, and I'm really glad I did. And I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't change anything that happened in my life. I was in a violent relationship where my daughter's dad beat the shit out of me. I was on the street. I had nowhere to go. I didn't have any money to feed my kid. What else? I've had 4 open heart surgeries. I wasn't supposed to live past 10. I'm 44. So it's like against all odds, I'm still here standing. And if I can survive all of that shit, you can survive all of your shit. Know that. Yeah, and I'm supposed to go in for a 5th open heart surgery at some point. So just for those of you who don't know if this is real, here's my open heart surgery that I had when I was 3 months. Here's another one that I had when I was 3 weeks, 3 months, 8 years old. And then they opened that up again when I was... There you go, all the way down to here. I've had tubes in places tubes shouldn't be, yeah? Tubes in places where tubes... I had a massive tube this thick, yeah, this long and this thick in my neck. And there was no way. People thought I was never going to survive all of those things, and I survived all of it. So yes, when you feel bound and chained to something from your past and you feel like it's never ending, this is a load of crap. Because when you hit rock bottom in your life, there ain't nowhere else to go but up. So keep going up. No, I don't regret any of those things that I've been through in my life, because I wouldn't be the bad bitch that I am today. And I wouldn't have raised the bad bitch either. So I don't regret any of my past. I'm so grateful for those lessons. Bring it on. Whatever comes my way, I'll take it. So if I can go through those things, you will as well. Do you understand me? So, Ty, good news, children, message and offer coming your way as creative project, inspiration. I don't know whether you have children or you want children, but it's in your energy. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, everything that you deem as negative or sad or bad, justice will be served in an unjust situation. The balancing of the karmic scales. You know, every time I see the justice card, you've done something good. You've done something right. And now God, I don't care whether you believe in God or not. Doesn't really bother me, because God believes in you anyway. So you don't need to believe in God, but God loves and believes in you anyway. That's what I heard. He doesn't care about your religion, by the way, just letting you know now. He loves all religions, supposed to lead to God, but we're all fighting and warring each other. Don't get it. But the justice card for you, Ty, it represents the signing of a contract, the important document, cause and effect, win-win situation, the balancing of the karmic scales, the signing of the contract. So the contract, if it's not a divorce, it's a marriage, a new house, a new car, a new job, all of the above. All of the above. Walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. So if it's not a person, if it's not a negative, if it's not a person or people, it's a negative way of thinking or self-defeating beliefs. Walk away, see this person's backed and it's like, I'm done with this shit. I'm done with the toxicity. I'm only going to allow people that are vibrating on a high frequency to come into my matrix, and that's it. So walk away, abandon, retreat, move on from something that doesn't serve you anymore. You are a woman that thinks like a man. You're a woman that thinks that probably my job probably is your job, because you're supposed to have your own thing. So this is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. The Emperor is a woman that thinks like a man, a woman to my own heart. See, I'm a woman, but I think like a dude. I do it like a brother. I can't help myself. I've been taking on care of myself. And I've had to think like a woman. I had to think like a man. I raised my daughter by myself. I had to be the mother and the father. Do you know how hard it is to be those things? It's so fucking hard. But the Emperor is about respect and recognition. This is about you being leader. You were born to be a leader, so lead, Ty. You were born to be a leader, so lead. You ain't supposed to be working for people. People are supposed to be working for you. This is what the Emperor represents. Do you think that you went through all of the shit that you've gone through in your life for nothing? I swear on my life, on my soul, people, every experience that you had, whether you deem it as evil and toxic and negative, it was all for something. Because one day you're going to help a child that's going through something that you've gone through, and they're going to look at you and be like, you survived it. That means I can. So the Emperor is about power, strategic, making plans, being a leader. You wanted to know about your job. There you go. Ace of coins. New job, pay rise, promotion. This is the hand of God coming out of a cloud. Ty, giving you a blessing. Look, from the devil card. Hey, within. Oh no, within's here. She's gifting all her readings. Hopefully it's for her. Oh God. Somebody in the room out of the 132 people in here is about to get a free reading by this lady right here in the corner. And I pick randomly. So congratulations to somebody in the room. So, and you can thank her right there. So the Ace of Coins is money, pay rise, promotion, investment, new opportunities coming your way, Ty. Take every opportunity. Take every opportunity coming your way. 9 of coins. Self-sufficiency, financial gain, solo and luxury pleasures. So as I'm connecting to you, look at all of this money. So you're like, oh, I'm in my job and I don't like it. I hate it. Reevaluate what you're doing. Girl, you're supposed to have your own business. Oh my God, it just gets too good. What the hell is this? The Queen of Coins. She is the domestically skilled queen. Resourceful, the jack of all trades. She has her own business. She don't work for nobody. Look at all of this. Look at all of this. This already tells me you should have your own thing. Hello. Queen of coins, 9 of coins, ace of coins. Come on. This ain't somebody that should be working for somebody. You need to find your talent. You need to find your talent and go for it. A wedding, celebration, homecoming, family, a partnership, a divine counterpart, a soulmate coming in. So if you're not with anybody loving and kind and nurturing, then you're going to have soulmate energy. Let me also say to you as well, Ty, I told you already in the beginning, you got psychic abilities. If you're not listening to your intuition, then you're basically doing yourself a disservice. I know you're a divine feminine. I know you're psychic because the moon card is out and it's actually mediumistic. Sense and see things that other people don't sense, see and feel. I just saw that shadow walk past. Oh my God, am I going crazy? No, you're not. You're actually intuitive and you see, you're a seer, clairvoyant. So this is about paying attention to your dreams and your visions. Not everything is as it seems. Don't fall into the illusion. You got a father figure for you on the other side, watching over, protecting, guiding you. Grandfather, uncle, but an ancestor, a dominant, older masculine that walks with you on the other side in this life. There's an older masculine on the other side. Grandfather, great-grandfather, an uncle, but there's a man that walks with you, loves you and protects you. Queen of Swords, cut out all the bullshit. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Mean what you say and say what you mean and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations and people and rest, recover, recuperate, peace of mind and solitude. Sanctuary. Be more optimistic instead of pessimistic. That's what you need to do. Be more optimistic than pessimistic. So let's see your guided messages. Ty, you've got truth. To thyself be true. To thyself be true. Choose love over fear. Love is the only thing that can heal all wars. If we all loved each other and we stopped killing each other off, then we would be in a really beautiful place. If we all vibrate to the heavens and we stop focusing on evil things, then we could all be in a better place here in the physical world. Self-sabotage. Stop hurting yourself. Stop telling yourself negative things. Stay away from people that hurt you. Sabotage. It says betrayal, crisis, and disruption. Don't let anyone disrupt your energy because then that is self-sabotaging, right? And then you've got Archangel Michael. I love him. Grounding your energy to Mother Earth. Archangel Michael, I always call on him when I feel like there's something not right or there's a negative energy or I need strength. Now, Archangel Michael, if you Google him, he's the archangel that has his flaming swords that get rid of the demons and the devils. He's the angel that will protect and give you the strength. And he governs your root chakra, which is earthbound energy. So call upon him and see what happens. I call him all the time. You must be like, oh God, what does she want again? But I'm telling you, Archangel Michael is the one that will protect you, guide you. There's even a prayer around Archangel Michael. There's even a prayer. You can Google it. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, sweetheart, divinely guided and protected. I'm going to tell you the star signs that I'm seeing around you. Ty, give me 1 second. And this is why I say to record your reading, because this ain't no joke, yeah? Some serious reading. And people will be like, oh my God, how did you know that was going to happen? I just connect to universe and they just use me as a vessel to give you the messages. All right. Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I think I said all of the star signs. So I hope that helps you in some way. Ty, I send you love and light, sweetheart. Thank you for trusting me to do your reading. Love and appreciate you, honey. Okay, so these are the people on my list. Trina, Katie, Liz, DCF, Liz, LIZZ, The Only Girl, and Within. Those are the people on my list. Be patient with me, guys. I will try and get to as many people as possible. But I do like to make sure I read for everybody in the room as well. You do not need to be a member or a subscriber. You do not need to tap the screen, like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. I ain't one of those readers that are like, sorry, if you're not following me, sorry, not going to get a reading. I won't do that to you. Copy and paste your questions, spam the living daylights out of me, and if I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. But if you are a member or a subscriber, you can ask me as many questions as you like from the beginning to the end of my live. Okay, from the beginning to the end of my live. And subscribers will get a guided message with every question that they ask me. In between my gifters, I always make sure that I read 2 people. I've got Trina next on my list. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you, Trina. Please be patient with me. Penny, hi, honey. I hope everyone's listening because I call people out and they're like, why didn't you read for me? All right. I'm caught between two connections. Oh, I feel so bad for you. KJ and Liz. Any messages? I don't even have one connection. All right, angels, guides, loved ones. Let's see the energy around KJ and Liz. If I had to choose, I would probably go to KJ, or more investing in KJ, because KJ's more, I would say, knows what KJ wants. I feel like this person's gone through a lot of things and is trying to get out of rough into smoother waters. And I feel like with Liz, you're going to choose Liz and then you'll be like, oh, I should have picked KJ. I just feel like also Liz could be a little bit emotionally immature, not ready for a love or a relationship or connection. And I feel like you're just going back and forth between the both of them. But if I had to choose one, I would choose KJ, because I feel ultimately, I feel like you could be friends with KJ in the long run, but I feel like ultimately there will be some dissatisfaction if you choose either. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. There's going to be some dissatisfaction in both energies to some degree. I just feel like you're going to be like, oh, God, really? I feel like they're going to do something and you're going to be, this is a load of crap. All right. You remember you have free will, so you could do whatever you want with your free will. I can't tell you what to do. I just give you an energy looking as to what the energy looks like. Sarah, will me and Bashon have a good, happy relationship? Angels, guides, loved ones. Sarah, what I need you to do is invest more of that love, energy, and time into you. Okay? And I'm not saying you don't, but you need to put all of that feelings and all of those energies that you put into Bashon, the relationship, more into yourself. And that's what I feel as I'm connected to. This is what I'm getting from the older woman on the other side. Grandmother, aunt, I don't know. But there's a female energy ancestor that's saying, tell her to love her. She comes first. That's what I'm hearing, okay, sweetheart? So put all that energy you put into Bashon onto you. Angels, guides, loved ones, will you and Bashon have a happy relationship? I'm telling you, this is why the lady on the other side was like, tell her to love herself. Because you might get a heartache or a heartbreak from Bashon. I'm not going to lie. I feel like there's a part of you that's like, I want to marry you. I want to have kids with you. And then Bashon comes along and, you know, Bashon is like, yeah, I ain't ready for any of that. My heart chakra is blocked and closed. I'm holding on to some stuff and I don't want to let go of it right now. So this is why I'm saying to you, before I pulled out the cards, invest all that time and love and energy onto you. You come first and then everybody else comes second. Not going to lie. All right. Trina, get over here. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Trina. What does Trina need to know, please? And love and light. How many spaces have I got? 2. If there's anybody interested in getting an in-depth reading, and you want a 16-card reading, I'm about to do one for Trina right now. It is the card drifting. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list in 16 cards. Trina, please record your reading, damn it. Go get your kid's phone and be like, give me that. And then press voice record. Record your reading. So, Trina. Hi, honey. I am trying to post up like all of my lives on YouTube, but because it's going over 3 hours, it's not loading. And I've got like 10 lives that I need to download. It's so long. Okay, so who's going to... So within, number 8 has gifted somebody in the room a 16-card reading. Now, the way that I pick is I close my eyes, I scroll, and then the words go... And I just go like that. And then whoever comes up gets the reading. It's like a draw of the hat. Who knows? Because I don't like flicking through the screen and picking, so I let the universe do it for me. All right. Trina. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Trina need to know? Please, in love and light. This is why I say copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Because if I'm going to scroll and then the words are coming and then all of a sudden I pick your name, you might be the lucky winner. You never know. Copy and paste your question, guys. If you don't spam me, I can't see your question. Okay? And you don't need to follow me to get a free reading. I will still read for you even though you don't follow me. Trina, I see you, but I don't know what your question is. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm changing the cards. I don't want to use these ones. I'm going to use the gold tarot. Right. I'll do a general until I can see your question. So here we go. The first thing that I'm picking up on is your second chakra, which is the sacral chakra. It's orange. So again, it's down here, the sacral chakra. I don't know if you know about chakras, but needing to meditate on it. Well-being, taking care of yourself. Don't lose your faith is what I'm hearing. I also feel like there might be people around you that could be wearing masks. Trina, I don't know if you have to be mindful about the people that you talk about your business to or you surround yourself with. Lady J, you're on my list. I've got one more space, I think. Be careful who you surround yourself with, Trina, because there's some people that will smile in front of your face and then like stab you in your back to some degree. But I feel like as I'm connecting to you, just be mindful about who you talk about your business with. Because beneath the surface, like underneath the surface of somebody that you think is lovely and kind and great is just some asshole. Not gonna lie. Love and like their asses and send them on their way. This is what I always say. Moderators, can you please pay attention to Trina? I can't see her question. I will do a general. It covers everything. Copy and paste your question. Sometimes TikTok does filter out. You're going to be very abundant in your life. I will tell you that. You've got abundance, abundance, abundance is a word that's flashing in my third eye as I'm connecting to you, Trina. Abundance in your energy. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I feel like if you're not, you're going to meet somebody and there's going to be some serious chemistry. It's going to be like, oh my God, I need a piece of that ass kind of energy. But if you're in a relationship, I feel like more intimacy, more love, more sexual healing. I don't know what needs to happen here, but there needs to be more intimacy and more love if you're currently in a connection. If not, there is someone coming your way and there's going to be some serious chemistry. I mean, I can feel it all the way from here. That's what I'm feeling. All right. Moderators, please post up Trina. If you can see Trina's question. What does Trina need to know? Oh, let me get your cards first, sweetheart. So those are the first things that I'm picking up on you. Is there maybe some people around you that are a little bit like fake? Fake. I know who those are. So how are you? How are you, Anna? And I'm like, I'm good. I know your game. Don't try it. Energy cannot be hidden. You might be fooled by what you see with your eyes. Fair enough. You might even be fooled by what you hear with your ears. Yeah, fair enough. But you will never be fooled by what you feel. So when you're walking into a building and you're like, this fucking place is haunted, it's fucking haunted. If you're meeting somebody and their energy is low vibration, they feel scary and fucking weird and toxic, it probably means that they are weird and fucking toxic. So reevaluate staying around those people because we're energy in physical matter. We're a ball of white light. Because when I died, I was like, oh my God, is this what I am? I am not this body. This body is not me. I am not Annalisa. This is not my name. This is just one of me's. This is just one of me. I've been a woman, a man. I've been black. I've been white. In a past life, I've been all religions. And this is why we keep coming back. Because we keep making the same fucking mistake. This is why we keep coming back. Reincarnation, people. Here we go. So if you think that you've only got one life to live and you're only living this one life and you're never coming back again, you would be very, very wrong. You would be very, very wrong. How do I know this? Some people have an affiliation to a country. Like they can't stop thinking about this country. It feels like I was born in Egypt. I swear I'm from there. Some people have a certain dress sense. They like to dress in like 60s style. Sometimes you're walking down the street and you're like seeing a bunch of strangers and you're going to be like, I feel like I know you from somewhere. Why do I know you from somewhere? I feel like I know you. And it's because you've known them in a past life. It's just a soul familiarity. So when you think or feel like you've only come here one time, that would be absolutely wrong. We are reincarnated over and over and over again because we got to learn really important life lessons. And sometimes we come in again to balance out our karma. Because when I do bad things to people in past lives, I'm going to have to fucking pay for it in this life. I think in another lifetime, I must have stabbed somebody in the chest. I must have hurt somebody in the heart. That's why I have to come into a heart condition. Must be. Some people are afraid of the dark, okay? And it's like, why am I so afraid of the dark? I don't like being in confined spaces in the dark. Maybe in a past life, somebody buried you alive. Maybe in a past life, your parent locked you in a cupboard. And that's the reason why you don't like being in confined spaces. Sometimes you might feel like you're afraid of spiders and you don't know why. And maybe in your past life you got bitten because you're in the jungle doing like a jungle walk. And then you got bitten by a spider and bam, out of the body and dead. So these are the reasons why we have certain phobias. Because we still have that attachment from a past life. So just letting you know now. Life is not as the way you think it is. There is so much more to life than meets the eye. Right. Trina, I've got an older masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover, could be a friend. This person's going to be very knowledgeable. He's going to know a lot of things about a lot of things, and you're going to be like, oh, you're really smart. I feel like this could be a lover or a friend depending on your current situation. So if you're single, this could be a lover. If you're in a relationship, this is going to be somebody that you could be collaborating with and somebody that you can learn a lot from. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you need to say what you need to say when you need to say it, and say what you mean and mean what you say. Cut out negative thoughts, words, negative thoughts. Here you go. I've got the 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords energy is like conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalries, like overanalyzing everything and going insane. That's what we do really well as human beings, but we're actually a soul having a human experience. We love to live in the brain and overanalyze and overthink everything, and it drives us absolutely bonkers. So that's the reason why the universe wants you to get out of your head and get into your heart. Now, with the 5 of Swords, it always talks about conflicts and challenges and obstacles and rivalries. It's like you live in your brain and the universe is going, you need to have a break. Come into here and get out of there. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, heal what has been broken. Trina, heal what has been broken. What you're doing is letting your past experiences and past trauma, childhood, teenage years, whatever, from the past, you bring all of those thoughts and those emotions into your present, and then you feel like you're drowning in these thoughts and these feelings and emotions, even though it's not here with you anymore, it's still in the past, but you bring it into your present, and then you end up manifesting it into your future. Watch what you think, feel, and what you say. Those energy frequencies are real. The thought is real. The words and those emotions are real. So when you focus on something so much like I used to do, always talking about having no money and being broke ass, I was always broke. And like clockwork, something would always come through the post and it's like another fucking debt that I have to fucking pay. But when I was like, you know what? I'm done thinking about having no money and being broke. If thoughts become things, I don't chase money, I attract money. I don't chase money, I attract money. That's what I kept on saying every day. And then all of a sudden I changed the DNA frequency of my mind, my DNA of my vessels, my body. And then I started to manifest and see money coming in. I was like, oh my God, why didn't anyone tell me this sooner? So don't listen to me, practice it. Fight for what you believe in. Remain on top of your game. Be your authentic self, Trina. Don't you dare change who you are to please somebody else. How dare you do that? Be your authentic self. Fight for what you believe in. Remain on top of your game. Now, there may be people outside of you trying to challenge you or knock you down, but you ain't going to take shit from nobody because you've already been through shit and you survived it. So with the 7 of Wands energy, it's like be who you were born to be. You want to go do something, go do it. The only way that you can't do something is if you're trapped in a basement and you can't get out of there and somebody's putting a gun to your head. That's the only time you're trapped. But if you're free as a bird, yes, make right choices and make choices that make you feel good and live your best life. 4 of Swords, rest, recover, recuperation, peace of mind, solitude, renewal, recovery. You need to be more optimistic about life instead of pessimistic. We're all good at being pessimistic because always something's going to go wrong and we like to live in the energy of the wrong. Focus on what you want and stop focusing on what you don't want. Oh, there you go. Stop focusing on what you don't want. Heal what has been broken. Stay away from toxic thoughts, words, situations, and people. Say what you need to say. Cut out those energies because the Devil card is addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, someone codependent on you or you codependent on someone. You have to make sure that you help the people that need your help, but you also have to learn not to be a doormat, okay? Don't let people take advantage of you. There is healing being done underneath the surface of things. Now, the Temperance card is always a balance card. It's about doing things in moderation. But most importantly, it's about patience. Patience is a virtue. Self-control. Start filling up your own cup. You can take care of everybody you want, but you come first. Everybody comes second. I've got emotional contentment. The love and support that you felt has eluded you in your energy. Love, romance, a relationship, a higher form of commitment, but needing to heal your trauma. Heal the sadness. Healing what happened to me as a child. Listen, we all go through something as a child. We're going to have to get over it. Get over it. Move up and move on. What do we tell our children? Persevere. You fall down, get back up. Now, don't be giving those advices if you ain't taking it yourself because that would make you a hypocrite, right? I've got the 7 of Swords, which talks about deceit, lies, and betrayal. You know who the shady ones are. Love and like their asses and send them on their merry way. But any information that you receive is going to be good information because it's like, oh, I know who you are now. Bye. love and light your ass. I'm not going to be in your energy. I feel like there's going to be a proposal, a love connection, a leveling up of a relationship if you're in one. If you're not, there's going to be romantic gestures coming your way. I've got the Knight of Cups. This is very loving energy. So you've got two masculines around you, one older, one younger. If they ain't here, they're coming in. I've got a wedding around you, celebration, homecoming, family. And I've also can see you need to stop focusing. This is apathy, unfulfilled, boredom. You keep looking back at all the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, and look at the hand of God trying to give you a full cup of love, and you're not paying attention to your blessing in disguise. I also feel like things will start to, you're going to see 444 everywhere you go, because they're flashing number 4 before my eyes. So 444 represents angels, and it represents a time frame where things will shift and change in your favor in and around 4 days, weeks, months, or the 4th of the month. The Fool card. Take a leap of faith, Trina. Move forward. Don't look back. Keep going. So the Fool card is new adventures, fresh hopes, new beginnings, new opportunity, taking a chance, clean slate. That's what that card represents, the clean slate energy. Anchoring your reading, juggling, going back and forth, multitasking, weighing up options. Should I stay or should I go? This is also an opportunity of 2 jobs, or it might be having 1 job and then juggling study. But again, what did I say to you earlier? Balance, harmony, moderation. These are the things that you need to do. So let's look at your oracle cards. Trina, get rid of any fears. You keep focusing on the past, and the past is not with you anymore. The only reason why the past is with you is because you keep thinking about it and bringing it into your emotions and into your present. So anxiety, temper, jealousy. Get rid of those people and get rid of that energy attached to your physical body. Journey within. Look at that. Dive deep and journey within. Go within to that personal quest, for that personal quest, truth and clarity. Deep diving, soul searching. What is it that you want? Why are you here in the physical world? We're all here. We all got a specific purpose, and usually it's to help the masses. And then you've also got the temple path. So make sure you're in and you have a place in your home, which is your little sanctuary where you can go to and you can meditate. Universe can connect to you that way. I meditate 10 minutes in the day, 10 minutes at night. Have a physical outlet as well. A physical outlet means channeling all that frustration and all that energy into the gym, going for a swim, going for a walk, riding your bike, punch a punching bag. I don't care. Have a physical outlet. When you have a physical outlet, you're getting rid of all of those energies that are stressing you out and, just really pissed off all the time. Get rid of it. And then before you know it, you look in the mirror and you're like, damn, man, look at my ass. It's right up there. So, and my tits are no longer in my shoes. Like mine. So put all your energy into something that you love and stop focusing on the things that you don't want. That is what I will say to you. So I hope that helps you in some way, sweetheart. Love and light to you, Trina. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, the star signs. Give me 1 second. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Said that already. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Said that already. So I hope that helps you in some way, Trina. I send you love and light, sister. Love and light to you. Katie, upon a star. I'm going to be reading for you in a second. Just going to read 2 people before I get to you, so please be patient with me. I think I've got 1 more space. Is that correct? If anyone is interested in getting an in-depth reading like I just gave to Trina, it is the, what is that? The car drifting. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. So once I receive the car drifting, I've got one more space for a 16 card reading. Once that space has been filled, I'm just going to cater to everybody in the room once I've done all of my readings for everybody. Once I've done all my readings for everyone, I'll do 15 minutes for members and subscribers, and then 15 minutes for non-members and non-subscribers. I'm the kind of reader that reads for everybody. You do not need to be following me to get a reading. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. You do not need to gift me, tap the screen, like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. Copy and paste your question, and if I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Okay, people? All right. Earth Angel, would you be mine? Earth Angel, any messages from Spirit for you? Angels and guides and loved ones. Let's see what's going on here. I feel like there's a part of you that's going to be more optimistic than pessimistic. I feel like you've got a blessing coming in, or a blessing in disguise. I feel like make sure you're focusing on all the things that you want instead of things that you don't want. I'm feeling, as I'm connected to you, got a lot of power, or power coming back into your energy. I've got love around you as well, and I've got an older masculine around you. Could be a friend or a lover or somebody that you could be collaborating with. I feel like you're somebody, Earth Angel, that's been through so much shit. I'm talking about so much shit in your life and you managed to see your way out of it. And remember, everything that we go through in our lives is not for nothing. It's all for a reason, okay? I didn't go through what I go through nothing. I went through for what I went through so I can talk to you about my story and you'll be like, oh my God, I went through that as well. And surviving it. Surviving. That's what we're here. We're surviving everything that we've experienced. Now, Earth Angel, I've got balance and harmony and healing being done underneath the surface of things. This is Archangel Raphael. This is about you doing things in moderation and self-control. This is about you filling up your own cup. Love that you take care of everybody else, but could you make sure you take care of yourself first, please? And thank you. Thank you very much. Alina, will Adam and I reconcile, or is there someone new? Angels and guides and loved ones, and you are a member. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. I make sure I cater to you guys from the beginning to the end of my life. But I have many members and many subscribers, so please be patient with me, guys. Will Alina and Adam reconnect? I don't like it. Sorry. I don't like it. If you reconnect and you choose to go back to Adam, this is what's attached to Adam. Something negative, something a bit toxic, an addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy. And I also don't think that you're the only chick in Adam's life. I feel like there's somebody else here. And I feel like this somebody else is going to figure out that there's something toxic about Adam as well. I don't like the energy, but the answer to your question is I do see a reconnection, but that's up to you. I also feel like this person is quite manipulative. And yes, you do have another masculine around you. Not even one, two. Okay? I'd wait for one of these two. Don't put all your ducks in all your eggs in one basket. There's something about Adam which is very manipulative, very charming. And oh, look, you don't even have two masculines. You got three. So when you said, is there someone else? Yeah, you got three people coming in. All you got to do is choose which one is the right one for you. Okay, who's next on my list? Katie, get over here. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Katie need to know, please, in love and light? Katie, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question, okay? What do you need to know? All right. So just in case I don't see your question, I always do a general reading, but I always say copy and paste, copy and paste. You do not need to be following me to get a reading. I do have one more space. So if anybody wants to get a in-depth 16 card reading and you want to know what it looks like, I'm about to do a reading right now for Katie. This is what the card drifting gets you. This is what a 16 card reading looks like. I do have one more space. So if somebody's interested to get an in-depth 16 card reading, it is the card drifting above the screen, above your screen, or in the gift box below. Moderators, if you could see upon a star, let me know. I will do a general reading until I can see your question. I always like to get your oracle cards first, just to see if it aligns to the reading that I'm about to give you with the tarot. Alicia, you're on my list. Do not gift me anymore, guys, please. If you gift me now, you're not going to get a reading until Friday. Okay. Alicia, you're on my list. I got you, honey. There you go. My daughter's just pinned you up. All right. Katie. Katie, I hope you haven't fallen asleep, for the love of God. Like, people that follow me is like from all over the world, and some people are like from Australia, and it's like 11 hours ahead, and they could be like sleeping. And I'm like, why are you paying for a reading? Or I'm at work at the minute, and my boss has just stepped into the room, so I had to put my phone away. Do not gift me when you're half asleep, and do not pay for a reading if you're driving. Or maybe you can. Or maybe not. Record your reading, okay, sweetheart general. The first thing that I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to you, Katie. You're definitely psychic, 100%. But I feel like I'm an acrobat with you. I feel like I'm swinging about everywhere. I'm all over the place. Don't push so hard. Don't try to do so many things at once. Try something different. Don't overdo it, is what I'm hearing. When you overdo something, you're going to feel tired. You're going to feel drained and like you've got nothing left in the tank. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, Oh, I didn't see that come through. Who said that? I paid for a reading. I've paid for a reading and been driving. Jackie, I didn't see it. It didn't come through. You said you paid for a reading. Sorry, I don't have you on my list. I've got Katie, I've got Liz, I've got the only gal, I've got a gift-free reading, I've got Lady J, and I've got Ailey. I didn't see it come through. Did any of my moderators see that come through? Oh, you paid. Oh, you did it in the past, you crazy cat. She's like, I paid for a reading while I was on the motorway. Oh, God. I suppose you could, yeah. Just put me in the corner and listen up. All right, here we go. Katie, general. The first thing that I'm hearing is music. The first thing that I'm seeing is acrobat. The first thing that I'm also seeing when I'm connected to you is my third eye open. I've got the purple chakra around you. Yes, you're on my list. Yes, you're going to get it today. Alish, am I saying that right? Elise, you are going to get your reading today. I've got you on my list. There you are. But you have to wait because there's other people in front of you. Can you see? You're there. Okay. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, as I'm connecting to you, Katie, but I feel like you need to try something brand new. You need to step out of your box. You need to restore your faith. There's something about balance, harmony, and listening to music. Yeah, everybody that said that they paid for a reading, I would have to see your name and I'd have to see the car come up. And if I don't see your name and my moderators don't see your name, it means you haven't paid for a reading. Just random gifts doesn't guarantee your reading. This is why I say you don't need to gift me. I saw every car, drifting car that came up, and all of these people are the ones that came up. Just letting everybody know now. So everyone's going, I paid for a reading. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Are you in a relationship or are you single? Because Katie, when I'm connecting to you, I feel like you need to try and do different things. I feel like don't lose your faith and your hope. I feel like you need to restore balance, moderation, equilibrium. I feel like you need to, I feel like there's another one. I paid for a 44 card reading. I didn't see it. Hold on a second. Who is this? Okay. I didn't see that. Did any of the moderators see Sheila? I didn't see Sheila come up. So these are the people that did come up. Sorry, 1 second, Katie. Katie, Liz, DCF, Liz with 2 Zs, the only gal, within, Lady J, and Alishi. Those are the only people that came up on the screen. I didn't receive it because if I saw your name with the drifting car, I would have written you down straight away. And my moderators pin you up straight away as well. All right, here we go. I didn't receive it. It didn't come through. Sorry. And please don't pay for a reading anymore because my list is closed. There you go. A car would come on the screen with your name attached to it, and my moderators will pick up, and I've got a couple of moderators in here. Right. Okay. Are you in a relationship or are you single, Katie? Because I've got some sort of love energy attached to you. It's either more intimacy in a relationship. It's like a leveling up of a relationship. It's like going on a honeymoon or renewing the honeymoon energy. I feel like you're in a relationship. Why do I feel like there's either an engagement or a marriage? It's something is leveling up. And I feel like you're supposed to be going on a holiday. I feel like you're supposed to be going on a holiday. It's like if you're currently in a relationship, there's something leveling up. It's either more intimacy. If you're just like dating each other, it's like moving in. Or if you're already moved in, it's like getting married or a proposal. So it's a leveling up. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, I feel like you're everywhere. I feel like you're all over the place. Thank you, Liz. Yes. And you can look at the list of who sent gifts. I can see who sent me gifts as well. And so can my moderators, just letting you know now. So it feels there's something around your energy. And I keep seeing a shooting star. So I don't know if you need to light a candle and make a wish, because I keep seeing a shooting star around you as I'm connecting to you. So light a candle and make a wish. For some reason, this is what I got with you, Katie. I don't know if you're going to Rome, Italy, if you've ever been to Rome, or you had a past life in Italy, in Rome, because I keep seeing a gondola around you. I keep feeling like you're supposed to be on the body of water, a lake, a river, an ocean, but I keep seeing Rome and I keep seeing the gondola. So I don't know if you need to go and have a honeymoon over there, but I feel like I keep seeing like Italy around you. Just saying, I don't know, there's something that's going to come up later on in the future, but I'm seeing the cobbled streets and I'm seeing Italy. I'm seeing romantic energy around you as I'm connecting to you. Oh my gosh, so good. The Queen of Cups tells me that you're a natural empath, so you feel things at a very high octave. So the Queen of Cups is nurturing, loving and kind. She's always there for everybody when they need her. They give you a call and you're like, I'll be there. Don't worry. I got you. This is the energy of you, Katie. It's like you're always showing up to those. It's like you would attract broken winged people and it's not even your fault. It's like you would attract energy vampires and it's not your fault. It's because you've got this loving energy attached to you and you just help everybody who needs help. And the Queen of Cups tells me that you're an empath. So that means as well that, yes, for my empaths out there, you will attract energy vampires. Sorry, guys, but you would. I feel like as I'm connecting to you as well, I don't know if you want children, grandchildren, depending on your age, but the Page of Cups always talks about children, good news, studying, education, romance, more leveling up of the romance, more intimacy, good news, message or an offer that's going to feel emotionally fulfilling. I'm also seeing the Ten of Swords. So you've been through a lot of things in your life, but you managed to get through it. So look back at all of the times when you're going through a challenging moment in this time frame. Now, look back at all the things that you've gone through and look back at all the things that you survived. Because if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. What doesn't break you is going to make you. Yeah, that's what I say. If it doesn't break you, it's going to make you. Ten of Swords is always about painful endings, hitting rock bottom. But with the 10, when there's an ending, there is a new beginning. I am seeing as I'm connecting to a new vehicle. The Chariot is about taking action, no more procrastinating. It's like there's a new journey being set up for you, a new vehicle if you wanted one. The Chariot is a vehicle. So if you've been stagnant, the universe is telling you to balance yin yang. The universe is asking you to make a choice and make a decision. The universe is saying you've got all of these awesome ideas. What are you going to do about it? So it's like, go about your business. Life is too short. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, so there are 78 cards in the deck and I haven't even got out all your cards yet, honey. Do you know that the Sun card is the only card in the deck that out trumps all of these cards? This is the best outcome of all. This is the card that takes out all of these cards and you already have it in your reading. So the Sun card is not only about travel, relocation, good health, good relationships, the birthing of a child, children, grandchildren, depending on your age, emotional contentment, good health. This is already in your reading and we haven't even finished pulling your cards. So you've already got blessings upon blessings. I see a holiday, travel, relocation, planning something, planning to go traveling, planning to go on a holiday. This is the energy that's attached to you. If you haven't done this yet, you're gonna at some point. You are a high priestess, intuitive, the emotional, the one who can see things without seeing. So the high priestess is the one who's got the third eye open. I don't need my eyes to see. I've got my third eye open. And you are of this. There may be mysteries and secrets around you, but your intuition is always on point. Now, I always say to people, when you don't listen to your intuition, you are doing yourself a disservice. It means you're not listening to the highest part of you, the part of you that's connected to God's source. Now, you don't need to believe in God. That's okay. God still believes in you. That's what I felt when I crossed over to the other side. Now, the Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Abandon, retreat, move on, walk away, let go. You don't need to hold on to anything from the past because it's not like you can go into a time machine and go and change what happened back there. Let it go. Learn from it. Move on from it. It's okay. I'm seeing as I'm going to Ace of Swords, new beginnings. New beginnings, mental clarity, new challenges, new job, new opportunity. It's like if you weren't clear on what to do or where to go or how to do it, the universe, this is the hand of God, giving you an opportunity to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people so you can get the clarity that you're looking for. And then I've got the Six of Wands, victory. Victory, success, recognition, awarded, being the boss. Yeah, leveling up, going into boss mode. And then I've also got moving out of rough waters into smoother waters. Six of Swords is about moving out of the rough into the new. If things have been rough for a while, it's going to get better. And things will shift and change for you in 6 days, weeks, months, or the 6th of a month. And then you've also got the 7 of coins. Everything that you planted is going to come to fruition. This is the 7 of money. So anytime you got the 7 of money in your energies, patience is a virtue. Slow and steady wins the race. All of that hard work and grafting that you're doing in this moment is going to lead to something. All those investments is going to lead to something. I've got a younger masculine around you. Could be a lover or a friend. Somebody could be around work or around study, or somebody that you could be collaborating with. I've also got a pay rise, a promotion or investment, or some sort of money energy coming your way. So if it's not here yet, it's coming in, sweetie. So be open to receiving. Restore your faith. Remember what I said. Pay attention to your third eye, your dreams and your visions. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. All right. The next card I'm seeing is the World. That is your basic last card. The World card is about learning important life lessons. Why are we in the world? We're in the world to learn important, valuable lessons, to grow and evolve through our experiences. Yes. And the World card is the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, travel and relocation and movement. Anchoring your reading, the 8 of Wands. If things have been slow, it's about to speed up. If things have been slow, it is about to speed up. This is for sheezy. This is for sure. Okay, this is about speed, necessary changes, rapid movements. It's been slow, but now it's going to speed up for you. So let's take a look at your card. Trust the process. Trust the process. This too shall pass, Katie. Ask for guidance. We all got angels and guides and loved ones. We just don't pay attention to it because we think angels, what a load of hoo-ha. That's not true. They're real. I don't care if you believe or not. They believe in you and they are real. So ask your guides. Everyone's got guides. Everyone's got a guardian angel attached to them from the moment they're born to the moment they die. So talk to your guides and ask them. If you don't have a dialogue with your angels and your guides and your loved ones, then they can't communicate with you. And they don't care about your religion. They don't care about that. Okay, they just love you and they want to protect and guide you. And then you've got the support from your angels, your guides and your loved ones. So it says assistance, teamwork and comfort, not only in the physical world, but also in the spiritual world. Patience is a virtue. What did I say to you? Everything that you planted is going to come to fruition, but you need to be patient. Everything happens in correct divine timing. It doesn't happen on our time. It happens when we're not thinking about it. When we're in such a good place right now, we're not thinking about money or relationships or our health. We're just so happy in the present moment. You know, the one thing that God said to me is stop worrying about your future. Stop worrying about the past, because the past, you can't get to it and the future is not here yet. So always be in the present moment. You can never get this moment back. So make sure you're with people that love and support you. So I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Aries, Leo, Sag. In your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way. Katie, love and light to you, sister. Love and light to you. Liz, DCF. You're going to be next on my list, but I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you because I like to give everybody a chance to get a reading. Please be patient. Here we go. Jackie, any messages for you for the rest of the month? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Jackie need to know, please? In love and light. I've got 2 Liz on my list. I've got Liz, DCF, and then I've got Liz with 2 Zs. All right, here we go. What does Jackie need to know? I feel like you still need to do some work on yourself, because this is about feeling sad, apathy, unfulfilled, boredom, not paying attention to the blessing in disguise. I feel like you're still at a crossroads. You're trying to make a choice or a decision. I feel like your emotions are kind of up and down, and it's like you want to do right. It's like if I'm giving you a reading and I'm telling you what's to come, you still have to do the work, because things are not going to just land in your lap. You have to go for what you want. The 5 of Cups talks about sadness, loss, grief, regret, feeling abandoned, emotionally disconnected to some degree. And then anchoring your reading, I've got money, pay rise, promotion, a younger masculine coming your way. Could be a lover, could be a friend. You'll know when this person gets you. You still got some work to do on yourself. I feel like you do the work. Do the work. What's the work? Vibrate your energy up to heavens. Do some meditation, soul searching, heal from the inside out. A time to give rather than take. When you're too busy in your energy and you're worrying about everything about what's going on in your life, always look at the person next door. There's always somebody in your life. There's always somebody in your life, not in your life, that wants what you already have, which means you are actually very abundant and very blessed. I always have to remember that there's a homeless man at the bottom of my street, and I have no right to complain, because he probably just wants a good meal and a warm bed, and I have all of those things. So who the fuck am I to moan and complain? I have no right. No right. There's a man over there who's got no arms and no legs, and he's smiling his ass off because he's just happy to be alive. And I can't be moaning and complaining because I've still got arms and legs and I can still see. So who am I to moan and complain? I have no right. Kimberly, I would like a general read, please. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Kimberly need to know? I feel like you need to do some soul searching and go within. I've got the Hermit card upside down. The Hermit card talks about soul searching, going within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. Whether you believe in Archangel Gabriel or not, it doesn't really bother me, but I've got Archangel Gabriel around you. There is going to be some sort of an awakening. You're quite mediumistic, so you're able to pick up and sense and feel things that other people can't sense, see and feel. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's going to be some sort of clarity, a wake-up call, the final decision. I feel like as I'm connected to you, stop worrying about money or finances and trust your gut, your intuition, your soul. High Priestess is here telling me that you could do what I do. You have the ability to see, to sense, to feel, to know. And then sometimes your ego gets the better of you and you can't see or think straight because you like to live in your ego instead of in your heart space. Get into your heart and get out of your head. Liz, DCF, angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Liz, DCF. What does Liz need to know? Liz, DCF, come forth and prosper. I'm really annoying, guys. Sorry. Hi, honey. All right, Liz, I'm going to do a general reading until I can see your question, okay, honey? The first thing that I'm picking up as I'm connecting to you is you need some crystals in your house. If you've already got crystals, good for you. Good for you. But I've got crystals in your energy. Crystals. I feel like crystals... My lapis lazuli, hello. Anything negative that is somebody ill wishing me goes right back to that person. I've got some amethyst. Amethyst will always protect and protect your energy, and you're able to manifest the things that you want. Like, for example, I always hit my target. If anyone's trying to attract any sort of money or finances or anything like this, I highly recommend that you get, excuse me while I just go into my bra, a moonstone. I say it all the time. There's new people in here though. You're trying to attract money, you're trying to attract abundance, but don't keep it on you because it keeps you really emotional. But the moonstone is good for attracting money. Look at me, I always hit my target all the time. And I love you guys. So whatever works for me, I'm going to be screaming it from the top of my lungs. General and wondering about divorce and outcome and my son and custody. All right. The first thing that I'm hearing is you're the key. You are the key. You are the key. You are the key. I'm also, I know you're probably thinking, there's no way in hell I want to get into another relationship anytime soon. But I will say this to you, Liz, you probably will get married again because I got a marriage around you. I got a wedding, a celebration. I got a soulmate around you, and things are going to happen sooner rather than later. You are the key. I am feeling like you're worrying about the physical world, which I get it because we're so implanted here in the physical world that we forget to see that we're actually souls just having a human experience. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, very independent. You're going to be very independent. I feel like you got this. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm hearing is tell her she's got this. You need to go camping. I don't know if you need to go into Mother Nature, go camping, go out into the wild and being with animals and trees and all that stuff. Because it's like, even if there are rough times, there's going to be a very good outcome for you as I'm connecting to you. What your guides are telling my guides to tell you is that everything will work out okay. That's what they just said to me. Here are your oracle cards. We'll look at that later on. So I already will say to you right now that everything is going to be fine. I know right now everything feels really intense and it just feels like, oh my God. I will try, but with my son, and he's on the spectrum. Anyone that's on the spectrum is an old soul. Just letting you know now. Anyone that's on the spectrum is an old soul, and we can learn a lot from those old souls. Just letting you know right now. Old souls. And they're here to teach us something, and we're going to learn a lot from them. Yeah? Psychic abilities, see things that other people don't sense, see, and feel. We think that they, to some degree, they don't know what we know, but they know more than us. They're more intelligent. They're divine beings. They are old souls, and I'm letting you know now. Old souls. Here we go. So your divorce. Liz. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Liz. What does Liz need to know? Liz need to know. What does Liz need to know? Whether you want to get into another relationship or not, I feel like there is going to be a relationship coming in. He knows. He knows. He knows. He knows, sweetheart. He knows. The soul always knows. The soul always knows. All right, here we go. What does Liz need to know? I've got Liz, the only gal, a free reading for someone, Lady G, and Elishi. Those are the people left on my list. All right. I need you. You're a medium as well, Liz. So you'll be able to sense and see things that other people don't sense, see, and feel. You'll be able to pick up things that people don't sense, see, and feel. You'll be able to think a thought or see a vision or an image, and then all of a sudden it comes to pass, or you just know. You have abilities that needs to be opened up, so you can meditate. You can meditate on those energies. That's what I do. Healer. Anyone who does any form of healing, you have the ability to sense, see, and feel. So you have the ability. So the fact that you're a Reiki practitioner, you are somebody you are a healer, an empath. You'll be able to see and pick up energies. This is the energy of you. But the thing with people who are healers is they absorb everyone's shit and they don't know how to extract it. It's like you absorb everything and you carry all of this energy in your orbit, in your aura, and then it's like you feel like you've got nothing left in the tank. That's the problem with healers. That is exactly the problem with healers. It's like you're so good with everybody, but when it comes to taking care of yourself, it's like you're so fucking hard on yourself. You don't give yourself any credit, and you need to take a little bit of a step back and be like, you know what, you've done good so far. I tell little Anna, the little Anna inside of me, I go, girl, you sit back and relax. I got you. Big Anna got you. Don't worry about it. Because there's always that little child in us that needs to be loved and parented. Not that we're saying that our parents were assholes, but I mean, we just parent ourselves better than our parents did sometimes. I'm not saying that, but I'm just letting you know now that you always have to take care of that child within you, because no one else is going to take care of that child but you. So you always have to make sure you take care of you first, okay? Now, I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you have got mediumistic, you got the stuck energy. You have always self-sacrificed your happiness for everybody else, Liz. You always put everybody first. This is the hangman. Look at that. Self-sacrificing one's happiness to please everybody else, but the need for you to start looking at your situation from another perspective. So you can take care of the masses, but when are you taking care of your damn self? When? Now, I feel like as I'm connecting to you as well, God is going to give you a new love, whether you want it or not. Tough shit. New love, passion, creative projects, new opportunities coming your way, inspiration and creative energy. So it's like there's going to be a spark of creation inside of you. There's going to be some zing in your energy, and it's going to make you feel so good. And you know what happens when you're in the zing energy and you feel good? You know that energy ripples out to everybody in the room, right? Because energy is real. So when you're that, what's going to happen is you're going to start to feel good, and the energy is it's going to be like palpable. You need to let go of your worries, your sadness and your fear. You want that long-term sense of security, but there's a part of you that's holding on to something. You're afraid that the grass isn't greener on the other side. You're worrying about this, that and the other. If worrying is going to change the outcome, then you can worry until your face turns blue. But if worrying is not changing the outcome, what the fuck are you worrying about then? Let it go. Stop worrying. Worry is a waste of emotion. It's a waste. It's a waste. Now, I always say, listen, you can worry until your ass turns blue. But if it's not going to change the outcome, it's not going to fix the problem, why are you worrying about it? Stop worrying about it. The moon card, the medium. Told you. This is like mediumistic abilities, psychic abilities, able to see without seeing, paying attention to your dreams and your visions, dream journaling, paying attention to the signs, symbols, synchronicities. This is the divine feminine. The moon is the female. The sun is the masculine energy. This is divine feminine. She is the one who can sense and see and feel things. She's the one who has dreams and visions. Dream journaling or writing things down would be good for you in order to release. So again, travel, taking a leap of faith, expansion, investing a bit of time in yourself and not just everybody else. The Fool card is fresh hopes, taking a chance, a new path, new adventures, new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, travel and relocation at some point in your energy. Stay away. Somebody cheated here. Cheating, lies, deception, and a betrayal. The divorce, deception, lies, betrayal, shady ass energy. But you know what? All good things happen. All bad things happen for a reason. And it's like if you didn't get an awakening, you would have been staying in the same situation for longer than you should have. And the universe would have to make you so uncomfortable that you had no choice but to get a divorce. And that's probably what happened with you, sweetheart. So the Seven of Swords is, yes, you might have found out some information that took you out of alignment. But you got this. You've always had it. You got this. And look, the Temperance card, Archangel Raphael. Now you have to do things in moderation and harmony. Be patient. It's like fill up your own cup. Self-control, moderation. I know who I is. I don't know what I'm here to do. I'm not going to worry about this shit because I've no power over it. Anytime I'm in a situation where it's like I've got no power over this, what am I going to do? Give it to God. You don't have to believe in God. Like I always say, God believes in you. Just give it to God anyway. If there is a God, please take the situation and turn it into something a bit more loving, more kind. Transmute the energy into something a bit more high vibrational. You stayed in a situation longer than you should have. That's what you did, Liz. The Tower card. The Tower card. Let's paint a little bit of a picture, even though I've already done it. You were in a situation. It didn't feel right. You stuck around anyway, like my mum did for their kids. Fuck that. I ain't fucking staying with that man for my kid. Fuck that. I'm better off on my own. You stayed in a situation longer than you should have, even though your intuition, your gut, and your soul was saying to you, Liz, it's time to go. And you're like, no, everything's going to be fine. I'm just going to stick it out. Things are going to be fine. And then you're stuck in that situation. Everything turned to shit. And it's because the universe had to make you so uncomfortable in your situation that you had no choice but to leave, innit? Yeah. But now you're rebuilding. Because when the tower crumbles down and there is rubble everywhere, there's nothing left to do but rebuilding a more solid foundation. So when the lightning strikes, you are solid in your energy and there ain't nothing that's going to take me down. And now you're looking for a relationship that's the equal balance of give and take. All the money that you invested, all the time and love and energy that you put into something is now coming back to you. Even though you can't see it, it's coming in. Yeah, the illusion, the moon card. You can't see it clearly, but it's right there. Trust your gut, your intuition. Write things down. Dream journaling is good for you. Dream journaling would be good for you. Dream journaling, having an actual journal. I've got an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. I've got the King of Pentacles. He's going to have his own business, his own money. He's going to be like, he's going to have his own structure. And it feels like somebody that you might be partnering up with or collaborating with later on down the line. I've also got the Four of Cups. This is you worrying and focusing about all the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. And then look, not paying attention to the blessing in disguise, focusing on apathy and boredom and feeling unfulfilled in the current situation. It's time for you to move on and move up. Let it go. Unbind the chains that bind you. Break free from all of this shit that happened in the past. Thank you, partner, ex-husband. Thank you for the lessons that you have taught me. Yeah, because in that relationship, I had to fight to be seen, fight for recognition, fight for you to see me. And I'm done fucking fighting. This is about you being your authentic self. Now, this whole thing is about to pay off. This is my rich card. Not gonna lie. The Ten of Coins is money, security, stability, financial abundance, financial opulence. Is there any other financial abundance things I can talk about? This is money, money, security, stability. Leaving a legacy, inheritance, financial gain, prosperity, leaving a legacy for your children, your grandchildren. But make sure you're walking away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Walk away, abandon, retreat, move on, love and light it and send it on its way. Keep praying, sweetheart. Universe can only hear your call if you're praying, manifesting, communicating. It says answers, communication, and prayer. And then express your feelings. Say what you need to say when you need to say it. But say it in love and say it in light. Because sometimes we say things and we're like, shit, did I just say that? And then deceit. I told you, some sort of betrayal, a lie, a hurt. You knew something was wrong. Trust your intuition. When you don't listen to your intuition, you're doing yourself a disservice. And then you got the gratitude card. Be grateful for your experience. I am grateful for getting beaten the shit out of. I mean, the guy, the baby dad, you already punched me. I'm already on the ground. For God's sake, why are you getting a broom and hitting me on my back? Man down. No need to hit me no more. We're good. Would I change my experiences? No. Did I grow from those experiences? Hell yes. You will survive everything that comes your way. Everything. Aries, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way, Liz. You're going to be all right. The outcome is going to be in your favor. Know that. The signs mean star signs. So everybody says to me, why do you read star signs? Because this could be star signs of people that are coming into your matrix. This could represent your sun, moon, and rising sign. This could represent the energy that's attached to you right now. So when I say Capricorn energy, Capricorn is governed by Saturn. Saturn is karma planet, the planet of karma and structure and government and lessons. Aries is Mars, fire, passion, anger, argumentative, sexual energy. Pisces is dreamy and emotional. And so when I say those, it could be energies that are attached to you during this time frame. It could represent people coming into your matrix that are of that star sign. It could represent, you know, just like the astrological placements in your chart during this time. I go in, man. I do numerology. I do astrology readings. You tell me your star sign. I know your damn personality. I've been doing it for years. I know things. And not to mention when you die and you come back with these superpowers. We all have them. There you go. I love my Aries, but fuck it out. I always say this. Aries is fire. Aries is governed by Mars. Mars, in Greek mythology, Aries is the god of war. So it's like fire, argumentative energy. It's like, even though they're wrong and strong. And they will fight you even though they're wrong. And it's like, I can say this if I want, because my daughter is an Aries, and my brother's an Aries, and my niece is an Aries, and my nephew's a fucking Aries. There's all fucking Aries everywhere. I'm a Gemini Aquarius. So you are a thinker. You're definitely psychic because you're Aquarius energy. I'm a Gemini rising. I want to know everything about everything. I'm always educating myself. I want to study everything. I want to know what's going on in the world. I read so many books. So Gemini is always the communicator as well. And no one ever knows what Anna they're going to get with my Gemini, because I'm a Gemini rising. And it's like with my Gemini, 1 minute I'm happy, and the next minute it's like, stay away from that bitch because she's a fucking dragon today. You never know what you're going to get with me. That's why I'm like, everybody just leave me alone, okay? Everyone in my family, just stay away from me because I'm not in a good mood. And then I'm a Capricorn, ultimately. Capricorns are like the father of the zodiac sign. It's like, it's my way or the highway, and why is those shoes over there when it should be over there? What the fuck are you doing, kid? And then Capricorn is governed by Saturn, and Saturn is karma, structure, and leadership, and working your fucking ass off. And they say the first 35 years of Capricorn's life is the hardest. Sorry, Cappies, not gonna lie. The first 35 years, I'm so glad I'm 44. Thank God. All right, Liz with the double Z. You're going to be next on my list, but I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Please be patient with me, please. Thank you. Jennifer, you are a member. What is this beautiful summer going to bring for myself? Angels, guides, loved ones, summer energy for Jennifer, please and thank you. I've got opportunities and choices coming your way. When one door closes, another door opens. Don't commit yourself to too many things. Listen to your gut, your intuition, your soul, because you're coming out as the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is nurturing and loving and kind and intuitive and psychic. And unfortunately for you, because you are the Queen of Cups, you're going to draw in a couple of energy vampires and gossip and chit chatter and people that chat shit. So you need to cut out negative thoughts, word situations for the summer. I'm also seeing a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, family reunion, friendship. Now, if you're single, this represents a soulmate coming in. If you're in a relationship, it could be leveling up to some sort of a wedding energy. Like, oh my God, there's a proposal coming your way. All right, let me have a look. Jason, hello. Jason, I've got to read some boys as well. Come on now. Will Holly and I reconcile our marriage? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Let's have a look and see. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Jason. What does Jason need to know? Holly and Jason, reconciliation, please. Wait, hold on a minute, Jason. I think you can reconcile it, but I don't like it, honey. Jason, I don't like it. I don't like the energy. And I'm going to show you why. Oh, are you in here, Jason? Because I don't want to be reading and you're not here. I think there could be a reconciliation, Jason, but I don't think the energy has changed. I think it will be worse. And I'm not a tarot reader that's going to lie to you. Are you here, Jason? I really hope you are. So this is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. All right, Jason? Addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent, toxic. Something bad happened. Something toxic happened. Look at that. I've got the Devil card and the Tower card. It's like, yeah, there will be a reconciliation, but to what end? And you're always going to have to fight to be seen, fight for recognition. You always feel like you have to change yourself. This is toxic. I don't want it for you. I'm sorry. And then I've got the marriage card upside down. So it's like, yeah, you can reconcile. Yeah, you can come back together. But why are these 2 cards out? And I shuffled it. These are not good energy. So you have to make sure that if you're trying to reconcile with the person that you're trying to reconcile with, and please don't be like, I'm gonna stay with you because you're the mother of one of my kids. Fuck that shit. If it's toxic, your children can see it. And you're going to affect your children in ways that you don't even know. So it feels like if you get back into this situation, you are going to be fighting to be seen, fighting for recognition, fighting for something. I don't like it. Hold on. I just feel like be careful of what you are asking for. I don't like it. Yes, there's a reconciliation, but it's toxic. I don't like it. I can't tell you what to do, but I don't like it. The energy around it, I don't like it. Liz, double Z, where are you at, honey? Sorry, Jason. I hope I helped you in some way. It's like, let's just say we have free will, right? And then you're like, you know what? I hear what Anna's saying, but I'm going to go back into the connection. You go back into the relationship. The first month is okay. And then all of a sudden the energy is fucked up again. Something is different. She feels different, or my person feels different. Why is my person acting this way? And it's like, it's going to repeat again. So I just feel like it feels, I don't like it for you, hun. I don't want it for you. I can't tell you what to do though. This is not my life. But the energy around it looks low vibe. I've got Liz, the only girl, a free gift for someone in the room, Lady J and Alicia. All right, Liz. Liz, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Liz. What does Liz with the double Z need to know, please, in love and light? The first thing that I'm picking up for you as I'm connecting to you, Liz, are you here? Have you fallen asleep? What's happening? Because I always do readings for people and they're like, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. It was so long I had to wait. And I'm like, then don't pay for a reading. And record it. Liz, are you here? Oh, fuck a duck. Moderators. Oh, thank God you're here. Hi, honey. Let me know what your reading is about. Okay, here is your oracle cards. We're going to look at them later on. What do I want to do? Do I want to use these cards? I don't know. I want to use them. You should see my bed. It's terrible. It's in a big fat mess. All right, here we go. Liz, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. The first thing that I pick up on as I'm connecting to you is abundance. You need to take care of your physical body, your mind, and your soul. I keep seeing number 6 in your energy. So things will start to shift and change in 6 days, weeks, months, or the 6th of a month. I also feel like you need to raise your vibration and you need to choose peace and harmony over chaos. I feel like 6 always represents love. And I always feel like with 6, it also represents that you need to pay attention to the red flags. I feel like there's a door opening for you. So when one door closes, another door opens, an opportunity around love. I keep hearing music or singing. So you need to be yourself. You need to speak your truth. I'm also feeling like healing some sort of family issues. There's a need for healing in the family issues. Talking about Angel again. I remember you. You've been talking about Angel for years. Years and years and years. And you say this, oh God. You need to, you're stuck, very stuck in a frame of mind, in a way of thinking. And this is why I said I see number 6 around you. Pay attention to the red flags. You've been asking me about Angel for years. And I know this because you've been following me for a while. It doesn't matter if somebody apologizes to you. Words are shit. Actions speak louder than words. Sorry. I can apologize to you until the sun don't shine. If my actions don't align to what I'm saying, it's all a load of crap. He finally apologized for everything. And maybe he wanted you to apologize. He needed to apologize because he owes you that apology. But it doesn't mean that you should go back into that energy. But let's have a look and see. So you want to know if you and Angel are going to reconcile. I've got, aside from this person, there is healing family issues. So co-parenting for your child. I feel like you've got abundance. I feel like you need to nourish your mind, your body, your health. But I also feel like you need to pay attention to the red flags. I keep feeling as I'm connecting to you, I've got the sacral chakra again. So you need to do something like a creative outlet. There's a having a creative outlet. So let me answer this question. Is there a reconciliation between you and Angel? Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Liz. Did I hit that bowl? No. All your cards are upside down. No. There is no reconciliation. Now look what's anchoring your reading. It's also upside down. You are not letting it go. You're just not letting it go. The death card is ending. Done. No more relationship. But you're holding on by a thread. You haven't let this go. The death card is the ending, a transformation, a new beginning, new opportunities. You ain't let this go. And there seems to be some sort of third party situation going on here. Who had another person? Did you or did Angel? Because it seems like there's either somebody else involved, money problems. I feel like it's somebody else. But I might be wrong. All right, let's get into your reading. Angels, guides, loved ones. Liz and Angel. Liz and Angel, please and thank you. Liz and Angel. This is why I got number 6 around you. I keep actually seeing 6 and 6 and 6s. And 6s does represent love, but 6s is also watching out for the red flags. I don't know who's had another partner. I don't know if you have another partner or if Angel had another partner, but it feels like there was some sort of third party relate. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. Look what's here. Look at that. Look what's come out. Look at that. You're holding on by a thread to this relationship. You're holding out for this person to change for your child. I didn't want... Okay, so I was right. There was a third party situation. So he had another relationship with somebody. Oh, okay, they're separated. That's great. But who's to say it won't happen again? The devil card is here. Sexually bound. Let me just get your cards out. Do you think that if you guys got back together that he was going to be different, or that he's going to change? I think that there's a part of him that wants to change and he wants to be better, but not to get into a relationship with you. He wants to be better for his child. I know you're hopeful, but you've been hopeful for the past 5 years. Is it 5 years? How long have you been following me? And you've been talking about him for ages. And I think I might have done a personal reading, and I think I might have done a personal reading for him. I can't remember. 3 years. That's a long time. That's a long time. That means 3 years of not looking elsewhere. That means 3 years of hoping that this person was going to see how amazing you are and what a wonderful person you are and what a great mother you are. And you have so much to offer. It is not your responsibility to show somebody how fabulous. They need to see it for themselves. So the first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you, sweetheart, is the devil card that flipped. Out of all your cards that flipped upright, it was the devil card. This is toxic energy, low vibrational energy. It will forever be that way. If you guys are a couple, you're probably better off co-parenting with each other, because together you might create some toxicities and your child is going to witness that the way me and my brothers and sisters witnessed it. So the devil card is addiction, sexually bound. It represents addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent energy. You know, it doesn't feel good. It feels horrible. And you're trapped in this mindset. You're trapped in thinking that things are going to get better, hopeful. But I've been telling you from day dot, something doesn't, it's not right. This is imprisonment, restriction, and isolating yourself from your life in hopes that this person is going to see you, what a beautiful person you are. It's not my job to prove to you that I'm fabulous. If you can't see my fabulousness, that means you're not worthy of me. Bye. I've got no time for this shit. And it's like I don't like it. These are your first two cards about you and Angel. The devil card and the self-imprisonment card. It doesn't look great already. It just doesn't look great. Doesn't feel great either. Oh, look at oh God, honey. There are two cards. There are 78 cards in the deck of tarot. There are two cards in the tarot deck, which is disgusting. It's the worst card in the whole deck. These are the two cards that are the worst cards in the deck. And they're in your 16 card reading. The devil and the lies, the betrayal, the cheating, the deceit, stabbing in your back, having a relationship with someone while you're raising that person's kids and secretly shagging someone else behind closed doors. And you feel it and you knew it, but you just let it happen anyway. You just like, you know what? I love you. It's okay. Just don't do it again. No! This is the worst. Two together, teamed up. It's toxic. It's bullshit. It's a lie. It's not real. And then this, look at all your cards already. This is not good, honey. Value you. You have to value yourself. You have got to value. You got to teach your child about value and self-love, and, you know, not putting up with somebody's bullshit. You got to cut the cord, cut the damn cord. You know, this is you allowing toxicity back into your life, or choosing to have someone who's toxic in your life, even though you know they're no good for you, and you chose to have this person in your life, even though you feel like they're going to do you wrong. And this is somebody choosing to hurt you on purpose. They know what they're doing. They're fucking doing it anyway. This is why I don't like this card. This is worse than the devil card. The devil card, we can surrender our demons and our evil energy. Get the fuck away from me. I don't want you in my life anymore. Piss off. I'm surrounded by God. And then you've got this. This is somebody choosing to hurt you, knowing what they're doing with their free will, choosing to hurt you, even though you've given birth to their child, chose to hurt you anyway. So for me, this is not good. So thank you for your apologies, but healthy boundaries. You love this person. You've always loved this person. You're an empath and a healer, and you think that you're going to change. No one is going to change. No one is going to save me from myself, yeah? No one is going to change who I am but me. Yeah, so all of my girlies out there who's trying to change my man, I'm going to be there for my man and I'm going to change him. No, you ain't going to fucking change him. If his mother couldn't change him, you ain't changing him. The Chariot, move forward. Balance yin yang, action, necessary changes, a new vehicle, travel and relocation, find balance and harmony and moderation. The Five of Swords, and look, it's underneath the Devil card here. Look right there. So the Five of Swords is conflict, mental conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalry. You know this is toxic. Your ego knows it's toxic. Your soul knows that this is not real, it's not right. And yet this love that you feel has been built up from all of the lifetimes that you've had together. You need to learn to get rid of this person. And look, victory on your own. Victory, success, recognition, being the boss, awarded. You've got to move on and move up. You've got another opportunity around love. But how can love come your way if you've got the self-imprisonment card attached to you? You've got a lot of healing. Look, it's underneath the Queen of Cups. So the Temperance is under the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups and the Temperance together is balance, harmony, moderation, peace of mind. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups talks about third party situation. You need to be around people that love and support you. Three of Cups talks about being around people that loves and support you. Be around your soul tribe. Third party situation. That's what that represents. You've got to learn to look elsewhere. The Two of Wands is expansion. Trying to make, it's like you're waiting for this person to wake up and then you're finally going to move forward with it. No, you have abundance. You've got blessings in your energy. You've got opportunities. You need to speak your truth. You need to have faith. There will be healing in the family. You're manifesting things that you might not want. The Magician is the one who can think it, feel it, and say it. Now, let me say this to you. This Magician is manifesting a lot of things that they don't want, like toxic stuff, deceit and betrayal, anxiety. You're trying to manifest healing. You're trying to manifest being around people that love and support you. You're trying to manifest moving forward. It seems like your manifestation energy is manifesting the good and the bad stuff all at the same time. So you've got to make sure that you raise your vibration. This is you've got to go forward, man. This is about expansion, movement. The Three of Wands is moving forward. You're supposed to have your own business. Everything that you planted is going to come to fruition, but I feel like what you're asking for is not going to be good for you. My loyalties lie with you. You are on my live. Do I think Angel is good for you? I don't. Sorry. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Look. And look. How can you manifest what you want if you're in pessimism, negative, unlikely? You want something to happen between you and this person, but for some reason, you know intuitively, your soul knows, but your ego is telling you something else. I'm hopeful that me and this person is going to be back together. No, you ain't. And even if you did get back to this person's going to cheat on you again and again and again and again and again. Devil card, deception card, third party situation card, manipulative. Isn't he so charming? Angel, isn't he charming? Charming, good looking, sexually active, so charming, and you just like fall for it all the time. And then you've got this card here. Look, mirror and the Magician and the mirror. You're manifesting things that you might not want. And then you remember when I said to you in the beginning of your reading, abundance. This is what you have. I didn't see what this card is. Here you go. Abundance is your right. It is your birthright. You were born to be happy. You should be happy. But when you're too busy focusing on your past and all the things that, you know, you are hoping that this person's changed, you're wasting precious years. As somebody who has died, time is not on our side. Because I could not wait. I might not wake up tomorrow. I'm not going to sit here waiting for someone to love me and realize I fuck this shit. I'm going to find somebody that actually truly loves me. So I'm seeing Capricorn energy. I'm seeing Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius in your reading. Liz, you got a lot of healing to do, sweetheart. Because there's a doorway that's opening for you, but for some reason this doorway is open and you're going to walk right past it. You're going to walk right past your abundance. Now your abundance will always come to you, but you have got to heal. 3 is third party. 3 years. 3 is a third party situation. 3 is other people getting involved. This is the energy that is orbiting around your connection. There will always be a third. I don't like it for you. The only gal, you're next on my list. I hope that helps you in some way. A lot of healing with this, and my dad passing. It's a lot. I lost my dad to cancer on the 12th of March, so last month. 7 days after my dad passed away and died, my brother was diagnosed with lung cancer. So I get your pain and I get your bad. I get it. And then being in a violent relationship where the man beat the shit out of me. Yeah, I get your pain, man. I feel what you're feeling. I hear you. Losing your dad, I lost my dad. And then 7 days later, I found out my brother's got cancer. The fuck is this? So I get what you're saying and I get the pain. But you have to move through it. You got to go through it. You either burst through it. You cry and scream and shout and do everything you have to fucking do. Do what you got to do. But let it go. You can't be in that energy for too long. Because you're going to make yourself mentally, physically, spiritually and emotionally sick. So yeah, I hear you, honey. Passing your dad, no one ever told you that when you lose your parent, a light inside of you goes off. I got one parent left and that girl's going to be 80 this year. So I don't know how long I got my mum for. So just letting you know, for all of you orphans out there who's lost your mum and your dad, fucking I salute you, man. So I get you. The passing of your dad, been there, know how it feels. I didn't even have time to grieve my dad, losing my dad, because I found out about my brother. So it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. But then my father came to me in the dream and he was gorgeous and good looking. He was like, I'm fine, don't worry about me, I'm good. I was like, oh, hi, Pa. Make sure you send me some money, yeah? All right, the only gal, you're going to be next on my list. Please be patient with me. Life is pain, but life is also love, happiness, and choosing wisely. Crystal 1111, is there reconciliation with N? Angels, guides, loved ones. Is there reconciliation? Crystal 1111, is there reconciliation with N? Yeah, there is a reconciliation, but it just feels like you're going to give more and you're not going to get a lot. It feels like this relationship is like not enough. It's like you feel like you've given your heart, your mind, your body and your soul, and then you feel like you're getting breadcrumbs in return. So if there is a reconciliation, I personally don't like it. I think you've got a soulmate coming in, somebody that you've known from a past life, and I don't think it's N. Sorry, honey. I don't think it's N. Reevaluate this person, because I feel like this person's going to take from you and you're not going to get anything in return. But again, can't tell you what to do because it's your life. Veronica, for God's sake, seriously. I might have to time out again, guys. Somebody's did a restriction on it and it says that I would have to time out for 10 minutes because somebody's probably reported nudity. I'm here naked apparently, or I'm talking about drugs. So there's always somebody in the live that will always try to make a problem. So I've still got the only gal. Somebody's about to get a free reading and I've got Lady J. So because some moron, love and light to you, has reported me, this is going to time out for about 10 minutes and then I will be back after 10 minutes. But let's see, let me see how many minutes I got left. Okay, so I've got like 9 minutes before it gets timed out. I'll be gone for 10 minutes and then I'll be back. So keep an eye out, guys. Who did I pin up a minute ago? Veronica, will I get a permanent job? Angels, guides, loved ones. Love and light that person's ass and send them on their way. What you do to others will come back to you. All right. Will you get a permanent job? Yeah. All you got to do is walk away from sad emotions. You're supposed to be a business owner, personally speaking. You can manifest all the good stuff, all the bad stuff. It's all up to you. But do I feel like you're going to have a new job? Well, this is the hand of God giving you a coin. So the Ace of Coins represents new job, pay rise, promotion and investment, new opportunities. At some point, you need to look in at being your own boss because I am seeing that you're supposed to be a business owner. So yes, sweetheart, 100%. All right, the only gal. I really don't want to do a 16 card reading for you when it's about to be timed out. So give me 1 second. Be patient, the only gal, because I'm not going to do a 16 card reading for you and then all of a sudden it times out. Kellee, will I pass my driving test next week? Angels, guides, loved ones, will you pass your driving test next week? I got a yeah, but why are you afraid? Look, I got the apathy card, like you think you're not. And if you're vibrating like you think you're not going to pass, then you're not. But I got a yeah. Do the hard work, do the grafting, go in there with confidence. And then when you go in there with confidence, because if you go into a car and you're like, oh, I'm a bit nervous, they're going to fail you. So make sure you'll be like, yeah, I'm good. How are you today? You good? Yeah, we're good. I feel like you should be passing, but I feel like your emotions are getting the better of you. And this could help you to basically fail. I've got walk away from emotional energy where you feel like you might not pass because you might create a problem for yourself going forward. Chrissy, was leaving my child's father the right move? Angels, guides, loved ones. Only gal, I'm going to do your reading once the 10 minutes is done, okay? Because somebody's reported it, like I said, and it's going to time it out. And I'm doing a 16 card reading and then it gets timed out for 10 minutes. Chrissy, yeah, it was the right thing to do. Why? Yes, of course it was the right thing to do, Chrissy. Now you're at a crossroads and now you're in two minds about it. But from what I can see is, yes, I feel like the person that you was with was emotionally disconnected. I feel like there's sometimes you didn't know what this person was feeling. I don't know who was worried about money or finances or stability or structure. But it's like you don't need to be at a crossroads because you made the right choice. I say yes. Alicia, may I know if I do have a salary increase this July or this year? Angels, guides, loved ones, is there going to be an increase in salary July or this year? I got a yes. This year, this July, this is the hand of God giving you coins. Walk away from sad emotions, okay? Walk away from sad emotions, worrying and stressing out about something. Worries and stresses doesn't take you anywhere. Elvin, will Shane and I be more than friends? Let me just part these cards. Give me 1 second. Will Shane and you be more than friends? Yeah. Best friends? I feel like you're a healer and I feel like Shane needs your energy of healing. I feel like Shane is very deep and Shane doesn't really give much away, and Shane is going to be very mysterious to some degree and you're never going to know what Shane is thinking. But I do feel like you could be more than friends. What, as in lovers? Maybe lovers, but then turn back into friends. It feels like you could be more. You might share a kiss. Maybe you might shag here and there. But I just feel like it's not going to be something long term. You could share... you could be more than friends, but it's like a short-term thing. It's more friendship though, not gonna lie. All right guys, this thing's gonna get timed out, so I'm gonna be back in about 10 minutes because I'm not gonna do a reading like this. So these are the people that are left on my list. So I've got the only gal within has gifted somebody in the room, so one of you could be chosen. And then I've got Lady J, and then I've got I probably say your name wrong. Alicia. All right, guys. I'm going to set my alarm for 10 minutes. I'll be right back because somebody's reported that I was nudity. What am I doing that you're reporting me, for fuck's sake? Bye. Love you. See you in a minute. 10 minutes.